to Evrand number 40.
It's number 40?
It is number 40.
You put the 13 evil games we've had. 14 now, right? 14?
14, yeah.
Yeah, we're just over a year.
Yes, that is. That's 52.
Fuck.
53, yep. 54 episodes.
Yeah.
54 episodes.
Not including the couple weeks that we missed. So
Yeah.
we've been at this for well over a year.
Yeah.
Yo, guys, we own.
Yeah.
Happy Mardi Gras.
Yeah, happy Mardi Gras!
That's also a thing. Yeah, that's true. Alright, so, a couple of announcements. Get them out of the way up front. We're sponsored by Elderwood Academy.
Thank
Yeah,
you
we
so
are.
much for things.
And the coffee company as well. I will put the links to both of those in the chat if you guys are curious.
I drink coffee.
Yeah, me too.
It's
so good.
Also, I want to say that if you have not seen, we have added sub badges. So you can see one of them's on mine. That's the orange Nerd Immersion logo. That is for 1 year subscription, but there are sub emotes for basic subscription, 3 month, 6 month, 1 year.
Yeah.
We have also, thank you, Ash, for the subscription. You'll now have, if you comment again, you'll have a very cool little sub badge next to your name. We also added a new sub emote for base tier subscribers. So you now not only have the Orange Dye Natural 20 emote, you'll also have the Why Are You Like This emote.
That's right.
As well. So you'll have access to both of those from just a base level subscription.
That's a deal if I ever heard one.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, at some point, it's going to come in handy.
Let's see.
That emote's going to be relevant.
Yeah.
I don't think I can do it. I can do it
It's
from
like
here, though.
the viewer is playing with us.
It's
a lot like that.
So,
If you say that differently, it sounds weird, though.
It's like the viewers playing with.
It's like the viewers.
I got it.
Like
Like
a wiener. Like
Or-
playing with your wiener.
Or,
That's,
like, manipulatively.
Oh, I thought.
Agreed. Also like that.
Little-
Maybe both at the same time.
You know, as you do.
no.
Wow. That was actually a little painful over here.
Oh, yeah, it was.
That air movement.
Oh, yeah, you did.
Stop it. Get you, please.
It's off screen again.
You're making my nipples inverted.
Oh, no.
I ain't gonna have no son.
Why are you
Goddamn inverted nipples.
For those of you who are curious, that's a quote
Hashtag
from
why are you like this?
Pat's childhood that we learned about.
Not really.
No.
2 evil games ago.
God damn.
Inverted
Inverted
nipple.
nipples.
About that time.
Sorry, I'm trying to get our levels to be.
Also, whales have inverted nipples.
Yes.
Yeah.
Be more streamlined.
And
Yep.
the rest of that story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There are so many things.
So
You can
many
watch this entire conversation on the internet.
You can. We did.
They
that.
are.
Well, you know what I mean. Like
That- you
the
can watch
conversation
That
that
entire conversation.
Yes, that
on the internet.
Oh, that makes it more
But you it was peppered throughout the whole episode. There was just like probably an 8-minute bit where we just went off.
Is that the episode where he tripped balls?
Yeah, that was
Yes,
the first
that's-
episode.
It's a good
He's still
episode,
doing
gang. Good episode.
He's
He
still
just won't
doing
stop.
nipples.
Can't stop, won't stop.
Can't stop doing the drugs.
So, thank you again
Say nipple.
for all of that, everyone, for your new subscriptions and things like that. Also, we lowered the reliquary to 125. It was 150. We split the difference between 100 and 150 to make it 125. We'll see. We're still figuring that out. It's still in process. But I reached out to the Twitch guy I was talking to, and he sent me a video of a demo of it working. So it's just finalizing it and tying it all into the Streamlabs API, which is a lot of nonsense for people who don't really care about it. But what that means for you is eventually we will have on screen, sort of below where you see me on the screen, an overlay displaying who has how many charges, and I can up and lower them, raise and lower them here by myself, so we can see that graphically, how close people are to ultimates or otherwise.
That is really cool.
The last time the reliquary got filled was in Mistress of Modules on Sunday, and it was pizza rain. The whole dungeon filled with hot molten cheese and difficult terrain for the entire boss fight.
Could they eat it?
They could have, but they didn't.
Greasy.
What a terrible time that would be.
Yeah.
To have the entire floor and everything covered in pizza. Being covered in pizza.
It's like the fires lava bubbles.
See, I was going to have. Well, thank you. I was going to, if it happened in our game, I was going to have you take fire damage from molten cheese.
Ooh.
But she just gave them difficult terrain. But that's the beauty of the reliquary.
Yeah.
The DM can choose what happens.
It is what it is.
Good thing for a Bloodslord to be a part of. Just eat everything because they're.
Yeah. And
I mean, it's still
cheese.
pizza.
Really fun.
Like,
Yeah.
it's just dirty floor pizza.
Yeah, but they're immune to poison.
That's true.
So like dirt and all that
Great
type
for
of
you on
stuff.
tea too.
It wouldn't matter. Yeah.
And everybody knows. Yeah, Ikaj knows what pizza is.
And you on tea are totally not broken, so it's fine.
You on tea are great.
Yes, that's the problem.
Well, people are racist against them, Sean.
That doesn't have anything to do with what we're talking about.
That's the problem that they have. Everybody's like, oh, you want tea?
Cut to the truth. It's not dancing around the subject.
No, he's
He
not.
sees through your
Nobody's
bullshit.
just
making
a
excuses.
snake person.
Yep, which is an excuse for the fact that they're too good. You're just making excuses.
Because they make up for their overpower by being bad socially,
Oh, that's dumb.
but not statistically socially bad.
Oh,
Because they're actually
so-
pretty good.
Because they have a lot of things
Yeah.
that they can do that are shifty that allows them to do well socially. Like a free suggestion.
yeah.
That's so nice.
Just for free. For nothing. For
Just
no reason.
'cause.
All the time.
You're just jealous because you didn't get.
I did not use it that much. I
It's
could
true.
use it a lot more.
You could have used it a lot more. And that's actually what I have the least problem with. Alright, we should actually play this game because I gotta go in an hour and 2.5 hours.
Yeah. An hour and 2.5.
Again, well,
So
also
3.5 hours.
yeah, try that one.
That's what I heard.
That's what I heard.
Sure.
All right.
1 o'clock.
Sure.
No,
Anyway,
I'm tired.
so what happened last time? On this?
Fought a snake thing.
You guys did fight a snake thing.
I had a feeling.
Oh.
That it's a demon.
Yes.
Dancing. No. That's not right here.
No, it was just a big snake.
Lady Rillin was ridiculous.
Oh, holy!
Oh shit! What?
That's a reliquary from 0 to 125.
Ooh, what?
Damn. Oh shit, does that mean I have to show my boob tattoo?
Yes!
Didn't I say that I would do that if
Yeah.
someone
No,
donated?
that was at
150. That was at 150! Ha! No, I thought that was whoever donated that. If you want to see my chest tattoo, sure.
Yeah, just say it.
Just say it.
Just say it.
It's not that good.
All right. So let me reset the reliquary. Okay.
Oh, I bought a
So-
lot of trinkets.
Let's let me tell you what happened last time before we decide what good, bad, or weird thing happens. But yes, they met Lady Rowland, who was a weirdo. So show me that tat.
What a weirdo.
Woo woo!
Is that good? Can you see? It's,
Yeah, they can see.
it's Gryffindor.
Yeah.
Not a big deal. Is it good for you too, Jake?
That was great. I was excited. I've never seen that tattoo before.
Yeah, I don't show it much.
Well,
It's
now
under my shirt.
I can tell.
Yeah.
It's always going to be there in my head
Yeah.
now.
Next, big donation, my calf tattoo.
Are you going to seductively put your
Next
leg
big
up on the
donation.
table
Butt.
to show it?
Don't tell them about what is this motion?
I don't
What does
know.
that
What if he's
mean?
got my dad's tattoo?
Let's keep it on the
The share
DL.
mark on the arse?
Keep
They
it
can
on
hear
the DL.
you.
They can't hear me when I do this. It means
They-
I'm whispering.
Wow.
That's not what that means.
I think that's what it means.
That's
Dilly.
not at all. I don't know why I'm doing it.
You're doing it too!
You
You're doing it.
Shut up and be cool.
So anyway,
So
Yeah.
anyway.
Yeah.
they met Lady Rowland, and she was a nut job.
Yes.
I remember.
She was very fainting, couch type lady.
Halfway through, Rev says, "I want to leave now," and then dimension doored outside.
Marina did not go. She bought things from Hank.
Yes.
Did Rick go?
Rick bought things. No. Yeah. Rick was with me, I think.
Yeah, Rick was with Hank. Wave
bought-
was with
Yeah, Wave was with.
Reverence.
Reverence.
Those are my trinkets.
Damn.
Yeah. So
He
everybody
gave me
got
one at the
trinkets.
Rick's price.
You have your
Very
trinkets
good
as
hat.
well, which I think Pat wrote down what they were. I hope. because he spent the money on them.
Are they on your sheet? Since they're yours?
Did you write them on his sheet?
Well, I know that he has that snake ice ring that
Does he
moves
have
around.
his sheet?
I have that coral bracelet that
goodness.
merfolk. It changed color when merfolk or
Oh, yeah.
feet.
Look at that. It's right on.
Alright. So it's just most important that everybody has the right trinkets. Also, if the D&D Beyond extension is not working, just refresh your page. It should be good to go.
And a horn. That, oh, sorry.
What does that anklet coral pink to white 30 feet do?
That's what I have.
He gave it to himself.
Oh, okay.
The turns.
There was a
You
whole
gave it to
conversation.
yourself, but still wrote it on his sheet?
Yes.
Well, because it was his, and then he gave it to him, and then
Yeah.
he gave it to Wave.
What's the Cape Bear for bears? Less hostile. That's great. I kind of look like a bear. I'm the least of the bears, a panda bear, which is the worst bear. But did you know panda bears often have twins, but will abandon one of their young? And just
Really?
like, unless zookeepers like switch them out back and forth, they'll be like, nah, fuck that guy. Just like that, no problem. Fucking
Did not
pandas.
know
I
that.
hope they go extinct. I hate them.
I took a dark turn!
I love I'll
Alright.
go with you.
Continue.
A candle lit floats my mending. It floats my mending, man.
I know exactly what that means. Please continue on to the next one.
Oh, okay, cool. Cherry hood,
What?
nightcap,
What?
sleep, platinum arches.
What?
Sleep platinum arches. Got it.
Oh,
Got it.
okay.
Next.
So
Next.
the nightcap
Okay.
is an old timey nightcap that allows the wearer to cast sleep on themselves
Oh.
once a day.
Yeah, nightcap sleep, see?
Okay, no, I can see it
So
now.
that's that.
On the spikes.
You had a wand that lets you cast mending infinitely. So you basically have the mending cantrip
Ah.
as long as you have that wand or whoever has it. What else you got on there?
The horn.
A horn of horn musical, somewhat unconvincing lion's roar.
Oh yeah, it's a
It's a
horn
somewhat-
that makes a slightly unconvincing lion roar. Sure.
I looked. That sounded more Urson than Leonine. Yeah, somewhat unfair.
You also have the ring of never melt ice that Pat kept for you.
For me, yeah.
The ring of never melt ice that hisses and moves, made out of ice.
You don't want it for your egg?
No, because it's just a little ring.
It's magic, though.
Is it cold?
Ice.
It's made out of ice that never melts.
Yeah, you could just go around the egg all the time because it's actually like a snake.
Is it big enough?
Yeah, it's this big right now.
The egg is gonna fit around the egg.
You don't know?
It just goes around the
Or
egg.
just unravel and just...
Sure,
Yeah,
let's
don't
give it a try.
Oh no, we never talked about that. Sorry.
Hank also developed drone technology,
Yeah,
Oh,
so
great.
you can deliver.
so he can deliver drones to you.
Almost killed it.
They almost killed
didn't
it.
know what it
We
was.
did.
It
We ran
opened,
from it for a while.
it opened up, and inside was a trinket, I think, and a
No,
map.
it was a map,
It's a map.
for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
In
bullet
our
points.
defense, it was described when it was described to us. It said
It was a
Ted
sturge.
said no.
Yeah,
Ted
it
said it was
sounds like-
very reminiscent of a buzzing sound that Rick is familiar with.
Yes.
So that's why we were all like, "Oh fuck, we gotta go."
Yeah, Rick's gonna die. Just
Yeah.
a single regular
And
stir.
then eventually we were like,
Oh.
"We're tired. Let's just wait a while." Oh, it's fine.
The trinket that I got from Hank, the urn that casts silence,
Yes.
is that once per day, or
Is once.
it's just once?
Smash the
completely?
urn and it's gone.
Okay.
So
See, I
it's a-
didn't take that.
So it's one use of silence.
And what's the command word that turns my rope to steel? You never told me.
What do you want?
You were
to
just
do?
like, we'll figure it out later.
Rope to steel.
Yep.
All right.
What we doing?
It's a
Go, go, go!
It's a 10-foot rope that can, with a command word, can turn into steel
Oh.
and then back again.
Oh, nice.
Go, web, go.
That's super useful.
I got some good ones.
Hank told him that you might even find a boat.
Oh, I have fingernails now.
good. Oh, great.
Made out of smoky quartz.
Ooh,
Because it's a trinket.
nice.
So, haha. You guys got no fingernails.
I don't care.
Nice mustache.
Thank you.
So what are we doing now, though?
So that all happened. then you guys decided you were going to, because Rick remembered, and the first time I mentioned it to Jake, what would you do? The first thing he said was, "Oh, we should go talk to the squirrel people," without him knowing what happened. So it was the right call.
It took us a while to remember the squirrel people.
That's a fast way to travel.
You and I were.
Oh, we weren't there, so
That could not have been a decision that we.
Yeah, only you two were there.
Then we ended up going because he got sick.
No, he got sick on the travel there.
Oh, okay. He got sick again.
Yeah, he's got corpse cough, so he can't
Why
benefit
does
from a
he
short. Yeah, he can't benefit from a short or long rest. And every 24 hours, he has to make a save or lose hit points, and then his maximum is lowered.
That's crazy. I have 1 potion left.
But it lowers his max hit points too.
Yeah. I know how that can
alright.
be terrible. But I do just...
They need somebody who can get rid of diseases.
Yeah.
And as of right now, as I recall, no one can.
Paladins or clerics.
Yep. Bards. Druids.
Yeah.
So you guys decided to help. Grintilda said she would. Grintilda rather said she would help you because you did do her a solid by getting rid of the lindworm that was in their home.
Ooh, that was a gross fight.
And she offered to take you through the world tree to where you wanted to go. And the current thought was to go somewhere. It's under the map underneath this arena, but was over to the kind of southeastern area.
Oh, well, the exact opposite.
Yeah, well, where you knew you
Citadel, right?
wanted to be eventually.
Yeah, eventually. So you guys were heading that way when Wave got sort of a Reverence's unicorn could get rid of it.
There was a big discussion, but
We're trying.
It was out of character, so I don't remember
Okay.
what we were actually. Are we going to the Citadel?
You were going to go to the Citadel, which was the path she was taking you on when
Right,
Wave got
healing.
pulled from his god to go this way.
I have a pulling.
into Ilmater.
That was the direct quote that
So
Wave gave us.
And then I was like, Ilmater was like, go this way. Whoop. And then I was like, I'm dying. And Ilmater said, go this way.
Alright.
So we're going that way.
So,
alright,
they went. You guys went that way. That way, you pop
That
out
way.
of the portal. There is no portal behind you.
Southeast,
behind
lush
you.
forest.
You guys are in a lush
that's right.
forest of coniferous and deciduous mixture of trees.
Oh, wow.
It is, again, as a reminder,
Is it an old growth forest?
a
A lot of moss and stuff.
yeah,
a lot of
these trees
smaller
have been here
trees.
for.
Okay.
It's a mix.
Okay.
Here where you guys are, and it's where you currently are. There doesn't seem to be any sort of path at the moment. You're just kind of in the trees. Which, if you were hiding portals to other parts of the realm, probably a better place to hide it than like, just a step off the road.
Wonder what that weird
So.
stone arch is over there.
So there is. It is the 5th day of the month of Phantoms, which I forget the name off the top of my head, what that is. But either way, we're in fall time. So it's a little brisk. It's like a nice fall day. You're not. You've got a breeze coming through, but there's a lot of trees, so you have a little bit of windbreak here to keep you not be too cold.
Also covered in fur.
That's also true. There is a lot of fur in the vicinity. Oh, here I wrote crisp 50 degrees. Mixture of coniferous and deciduous forest. There you go.
There you go.
Wave, you've been pulled through this tree and you have a general feeling to kind of go southeast from your current position. But then like the immediate, like the direct pull is sort of gone. You just have like a heading at the moment.
Okay, the feeling is lessened, but this way, I suppose.
Okay.
I'm gonna look
Doing
for
great, Liz.
tracks and stuff. Can I make
I
a
don't
nature
feel so
check?
great.
Yeah, survival track?
Survival, yeah, that's better for me. 13.
Okay. And you're looking for
Just
what?
tracks or animal signs. A 15.
There is definite sign of animals, not like, you don't see any like specific footprints.
Right.
And as you guys are starting to move, it actually begins to rain.
Ah, shit.
Can I get that green D30? That one right there, Sean? I need to determine what's going to happen.
Oh.
So, I'd like everybody to make me perception checks, please.
13.
13.
19.
13, 17, 19, or you were
17,
17, 19, you were
13.
13.
Oh,
Okay.
same number.
Two same number.
What else?
Rick, you get the 19? You can hear a very, very faint sound in the distance to the east. Sounds like running water.
You guys hear that sound?
No.
That sounds like running water.
Oh.
Distantly to the east.
Can we hear it now?
No.
I say we check it out.
Sure.
Alright.
Okay. We
Is
go.
that away from your feeling?
It's east of his feeling.
It's east of his feeling.
He doesn't have like a real serious heading though. At this point, he just said that. He said he felt like his direction was less intense, and I'm hearing things.
It's a game of hot and cold.
Oh.
Yeah, he's
You're
coughing a
not
lot, so...
Instincts. He'd be alright.
Right.
Alright, cool. Alright, you can stay. I'll go check it out.
No, I'll go with you.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll go.
So everybody's going?
I mean, I can hear it. It can't be
Yeah, it
that
can't be that
far away.
Yeah. So you guys travel for, I don't know, 20 minutes, half an hour through the woods. Again, there's no real path, so you're kind of blazing a trail or just weaving in between different sized tree trunks.
That's what we use.
And you eventually get to what looks like some sort of creek or river heading south. It seems like it's running south. And then you can kind of see that if you go further up to, I guess, the north from here is kind of mountains, and that's where the stream creek comes out of. And it's maybe 10 feet across.
Okay.
You're not sure how deep it goes.
Sure.
Can't really tell, it's just moving water.
Alright. Well, we could follow this south. Follow your feeling.
Make a religion check to see if I should continue to follow south or maybe go towards the source up the mountain.
Okay.
If I can make it, yeah.
Alright.
So it's 22.
22? Yeah, you get the feeling that taking or going along the river or following along the river south will take you in the general direction you need to go.
South.
Alrighty then. Go.
It's a good thing it's not like a sneezing thing.
Yeah, it's just a coughing thing.
You gotta punch people that sneeze
That's true.
so you don't catch their illness.
That's not accurate.
It
Just go with it.
works though. It's a good defense.
So if someone sneezed, would you instinctually punch them right away?
Yeah.
Got spiky hands.
Well, I punch him.
Oh.
It's just a D4.
Well, I didn't know how instinctual it would be. Like, nah!
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, so we head south.
Yeah. When you're heading south, Pat, when you roll me a D20.
See if we can find like a rifle
3.
or something.
Okay.
Might be faster to let the current take us.
You guys are continuing
Rapids is a
along.
creek, so it's too
Things
small.
Yeah, that's fair.
seem like they're going relatively well. You know, it's raining though, so you are slowly getting more and more wet as you're moving along. So it's just damp, and you guys are right near the river, so you don't have a ton of tree cover.
But it's easier to walk here.
It is easier to walk, so you can move. You're making better time, but you're just getting wet, and you have all that hair. So you just getting wet hair. So your mustache is actually, it turns out of a mustache and into just like
Nose hairs.
just
again?
nose hair straight down in front of your mouth.
I use the razors.
No.
Oh, man.
That's fair.
But you-
Take it and I tie it in a bow.
Oh.
Oh, that's uncomfortable.
I was.
I
Should
should've
have said
looked
yes.
You are the least patient person ever. I was about to say, but you can use my shears.
Ah! Can I use your shears?
Yes.
Alright, I've actually rolled like something that we've gotten a handful of times. So I'm gonna
Is
say,
it weird?
Pat, roll me a d6.
2.
Interesting. Jake, roll me a d30.
Oh no. This feels like a lot of pressure.
Don't fuck it up.
13. Sounds like I messed it up. Oh.
Oh no.
So 2 is bad.
No!
Okay.
Well, we never established, so I was always assuming 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah.
Let's see what the difference is if it was good. Because
No, that's okay.
I'm just curious.
Bad is bad, but good's good, and weird's weird.
Good is
Weird
good.
is weird.
So,
Wait, guys.
funny you say that. Pat, you just start coughing, and Wade falls down unconscious. Dead.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Oh my god!
Fuck. I flip him over and I take my potion out. I'm gonna.
Wait.
Why?
'Cause- Oh, never mind. Try it.
Okay, I'm gonna pour my potion down his mouth.
He doesn't come back to life. He seemingly is dead.
Oh! I feel for a pulse.
There's no pulse.
Oh, whoa.
Stop yelling.
Shit. Okay. All right. Well, fucking take him then. All right. I just pick him up by the. I take his backpack off.
Is Ted
first.
Cooper big enough to like put
Ugh.
someone along?
No.
I ain't
Why
big enough.
are you carrying him?
He just
He
said
died!
he was. I'm not gonna leave him here. His god was just like, hey, let's go this way. We're gonna bring him for a little while.
Give me a second. I'll light some stuff.
It's raining.
Lay down on that. Do you want me to get answers or not?
Yes.
I'm gonna lay my mat down,
Mhm.
light my candles, put some incense in my censer, flick it around, and yo, Kelmvor, what's up? I got a 16 on my religion check to see what's up.
So first,
You're
of
dead!
all, you can't give guidance when you're dead.
Unless you've written a book.
She
So
didn't write a book.
you are given you are like sent a series of dreams of your body being raked and dragged across cosmic distances in the blink of an eye to be trapped in some sort of grotesque crustacean body.
Oh.
And like you like this. No, you guys don't see this.
That's
This
what
is
he's getting.
this is what he's communing with Kellenborn, and this is what you see.
We just see him sitting on a mat.
Yeah.
And
Whoa.
so you are in this crustacean body here,
Mhm.
and you look up and you see water
Okay.
above you, and you scuttle out from under a rock,
Sounds like me.
and you got little crustacean crab claws.
Mm-hmm.
Make your way up onto the shoreline
Mm-hmm.
of a river, and then you back into your own body.
Oh.
Make a perception check.
7.
There's a river.
What did you see?
What did Kellenborg tell you? He told me I was a crab. And then I went out of the water. And then I was back here. So,
Did you see anything when you got out of the water?
no, I was back here.
Was it this water, this brook here?
Let's go.
Is there a crab?
Yeah, let's go see. All right.
So you guys are making your way over to the soaking wet over to the river, and then you get another vision.
Oh.
And it was you get like a feeling. It's like, nah, just fuck with me. That was a trinket, actually. Yeah, the trapped in a crustacean body. Anyway,
Oh,
experience.
I thought you were making a reference.
Yeah, no, I got where you were, but that was actually a trinket.
Oh, alright, cool.
Sometimes you're just crab meat.
So, you in this vision that like kind of takes you as you're walking away. It's like stop momentarily as this vision hits you. And it's got a vision of... You're not sure why, but it's got a vision of you kissing Wave.
Oh. Alright. I am going to look at Rick and say, Kellamore wants you to kiss him. And that will be laced with some magical energy. In the form of a suggestion spell, which I don't have to roll for. You have to roll for, but I got a natural 20, so...
I got some suggestions.
As good of a suggestion as I can do.
It's a wisdom saving throw?
It is a wisdom saving throw.
It's a good thing that I have a +1 to my wisdom saving throws.
Oh.
4.
Oh, you are compelled to go kiss Wave.
If you think that'll work. Well, if you stay dead, that's okay. And I'm gonna kiss Wave.
You do, and he doesn't wake up.
This is the strangest day of my life.
This actually is pretty normal. Did it work?
Didn't work.
Maybe he was talking about you, Breda.
I pick him up and start walking south.
No.
No, that was suggestions. I suggested you.
What kind of a save do I have to
Wisdom.
make? Man. Can I use lucky?
Yeah.
Got the same exact roll. Cool. Cool. That'll be 12.
Oh, that's a fail.
Yeah.
He's on Rick's back now.
Oh no, I'm just holding him.
Oh, okay.
Well, out to the side, so.
On the forehead.
Okay.
No.
Yes. You didn't specify where. You
I
didn't
channeled it with
You're
his
okay.
word.
Uh-huh.
And he
You didn't say
I
that.
kissed him.
I know, because you're a fucking trooper.
I think you're supposed to kiss him, though.
I am 12 years old, you nasty.
Yeah.
There's some murky waters there, but I'm dead.
You're dead. Did it
Maybe.
work? Wait, did it work?
No.
He was talking about Ted Cooper.
You could.
Ted Cooper!
No.
There.
Yeah, Jake's dead.
Yeah.
Well,
Fred, this is the last time, though, if I pay attention.
Jake's dead. Well, that's
My
I guess he's
advice.
dead.
Alright, I guess he's dead then.
Bring him along.
You're not gonna kiss him.
You're gonna
What?
try?
Why? That's not.
We all had
Lying
do
to
it.
me about this?
Wait, does that mean
But Rev,
Kiss.
you are dead? Don't but rev me. I'm weighing my desire not to versus my God's favor.
you're
Because
waiting.
I need to
for
follow this idiot.
idiot.
Just hold him up higher. Higher. That was after I kissed him. I don't know if you saw the picture.
Yeah.
Big one.
It wakes up.
Oh!
You still got the corpse cough, though.
No.
I'm holding him right now.
What?
Do they as well?
No.
You're welcome.
For what?
You were dead for a little while there.
Died. Soups did.
Oh,
Thank you.
shit.
Appreciate that. You're a good man.
Mechanically, that's because out of everyone in the party, Rev is the most like an NPC.
That's fair.
The quantifier is Pat or some other character dies until an NPC kisses them.
Ah.
So
Who would have wrote that one? That's why when he said the crustacean thing, I thought he was referencing Little Mermaid, Kiss the Girl.
Kiss the girl.
No, also Ted Cooper would have worked. Ted Cooper is also an NPC.
That's fair.
Like he wasn't gonna.
But at this point, I think we need to rest for an hour. Because he just died.
Okay.
I don't
Wow.
know.
Let's have a snack.
Alright.
Okay.
I don't feel rested after we rest.
Cheese buns.
Establish that.
Buns with cheese in them.
Alright, we'll rest.
Does that count as a death? Huh. I mean, I guess technically, yeah.
Why?
Internet wants to know.
You technically died.
Rules wise, yeah, I guess it technically does. So, I don't know. It's tricky because it comes from external magic, so I haven't really put too much thought into.
Out of universe magic.
Yeah. Because technically that makes all of his. Well, he doesn't get death saving throws anyway. His death saving throws are now 11 instead of 10 because he died once, came back, but he's
fine.
But he auto stabilizes, so it's fine. So you guys rest for an hour?
Yeah.
Get your spell slots back?
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured.
I feel rested.
No. You feel shitty. Feel like you just died back to life. And
Does his hair grow?
I was gonna say everybody gets 4 more inches of hair.
Does he?
He does not.
He's really doing bad.
Gasp. We should hurry
If you
up
get
and find
corpse
some
cough,
help.
you won't have to keep cutting all your hair.
That's true.
Probably won't happen to me.
Okay, fair enough. Didn't happen to me either.
Every kill count, internet 1, DM 0, party uncounted.
Alright, let's keep going.
Alright, Pat. I will let you, because this whole campaign and this whole episode is predicated on you, and you just got murdered by Sean's reliquary thing.
Yeah.
I will let you roll me another d30, and we'll see. I might give you 2 for the price of 1.
It's on 30,
13.
20.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Feels
That's
less special.
20.
It does feel less.
It's also bad.
Oh no.
Ah.
Lose 25 for the bucks.
So, you guys are continuing to travel along, I assume?
Yeah,
sure.
Okay. So, you guys are making your way along through the woods. Wave, you don't feel so great, and also it's pretty weird to just have died.
Yeah.
You don't remember how you came back to life,
No?
but you all do know that it was Rev's luscious tiefling lips that brought you back to life, but you don't know that.
Are you gonna tell him? Should we tell him?
Tell him what?
I don't care.
So I was being dead.
I have no idea really.
Do you remember anything from the other side?
No?
It was very quick. You're still there. So, you guys are traveling along, and a...
Oh, here, have this ring, by the way, for your dragon.
Alright, I'll put it in my.
Right, that's a dragon egg.
No.
It's a frozen ice salamander thing.
Frost.
Frost salamander. Found it.
How do you not know that you were there? Of all of us, you were the only
It's
one
true.
there. How do I know that and you don't?
How do you know it's not a dragon egg, then?
Because apparently you found it in the lair of a frost salamander you killed.
I thought that
And
was
the
a
book
dragon.
that I've been reading.
Alright, I'm sorry. Misinformed.
Internet says, Wave saw his parents. They said, why are you like this?
Aw.
Because of that.
You did this to me,
Yeah.
Mom.
Go!
You did this to me. Bree, no, it's Ember. Ember did
I was
it.
gonna be like,
It's
whoa!
all Ember's fault. So, you're traveling along, all of you. In Wave, there's like a little, like, bzz, like something zipping by your ear. None of you hear this or see this. You just see him freaking the fuck out.
Alright?
Like he does.
Yeah.
Hey, hey.
Is it? You alright?
Is it continuous?
Yeah, it keeps it seems yeah, and you feel like something like by your ear. There's nothing there. And then I need you to make me a perception check.
You alright, bud?
I'm half left.
Fair. He's right.
21.
And left also.
Alright.
You left
You
me
hear
behind.
a little voice from this little thing in your ear.
Right for dead.
And it says, hey, seems like you're having a bad day.
It depends.
Now he's talking to himself.
I'm alive after being dead, so it can't be that bad.
Yeah.
No, he ran out.
So you look like you've had better days.
Yes, you're right there.
So so how about I do a little something to make your day better?
I don't know. It depends.
And you gotta agree before I tell you what it is.
No.
Alright, you're gonna be sorry.
Thank you.
Bye.
Oh.
Bye.
And then something zips away.
No?
Alright, keep moving on.
You alright there, bub?
Yeah, some little like buzzy thing. You didn't see that there? It wanted to do something for me, but I couldn't
What was
know
it?
what it was. That was this little thing that was buzzing and talking to me like, hey.
Alright. And wanted to do something for you?
Yeah, but it wouldn't tell me unless I agreed.
Ah.
Mm.
Sneaky magic.
So, let's continue on for the better part of today. Rain is continuous into the evening following along the river path here south.
Mm-hmm.
It's evening time. Making camp near the river, back in the woods. What's the thought?
How far are you thinking, pal?
I think you get a feeling you'll probably be there like tomorrow around noon.
Tomorrow, around noon.
Alright.
High noon.
High noon. I guess we'll jump into the forest,
Man.
and then we'll.
I really thought you were going to say that river.
Yeah.
I was just like,
Hey, bold move!
bold move, Cotton. Let's see how
I
it
am
works.
a Fear me.
Wade's gonna do a cannonball.
All right,
Splash.
you do.
We should try and find some kind of
Shelter.
yeah
A little at
to
least.
get out of the rain.
Just the trees will be better.
and try and
Wade
if we
sits
dry
down
off
in
our
the creek
clothes.
and like just submerges himself.
Yeah.
I'm not
You
wearing
are
clothes anymore. I'm just so hairy.
He's gonna
Sure.
try and catch
then try and dry out
some
your
fish.
hair.
And if he does, he's just gonna throw it onto the bank for.
Now you just got the rest of us wet.
Oh!
All right, you catch a fish. You throw it onto the bank. They're all talking. You see it flap back into the water.
Pop my head
Alright,
up.
let's look for
Hey,
Shelter.
hello.
Hey,
Food? You want food?
me?
Yeah.
I like food.
Pay attention. I'm gonna go back underwater and try it again.
Okay.
All right.
You catch another fish. You see a fish come flying up out of the river into the land.
I threw a harpoon at it.
You catch it. It's on the land. You got it.
Alright.
Doing great, Greg.
Flopping fish across the ground 20 feet.
Well, it's dead.
Yeah, now it's dead.
That's dead.
You continue.
I do a couple fish.
So you like three
Get them
fish.
all in the
Three
same
trout.
harpoon.
All in the same harpoon.
And I'm gonna come out of the water. I'm gonna create water for everybody. Make sure everybody's water's all filled up.
It's raining right now.
Yeah, my water's the good water.
It's weirder when you
the
say it
ocean
like
water.
that. That's not good. Ocean water is bad.
Yeah, actually.
You can't drink it or you die.
Yeah.
No, it's not that ocean water.
I know you're not.
Ocean.
You're not.
Tasty.
Alright, I go look for a place to camp.
Yeah, make me a
Cook
spot.
this
Rev, what do
fish.
you think about this?
22.
I don't care.
Yeah, you find a good spot.
This is a good spot.
Good.
I make a fire, and then I'm gonna cook these fish up into a tasty fried treat.
Okay. How are you? Yep.
What's up?
Nothing. No
Alright.
questions. We're good.
9.
Yeah.
Fucking burned them.
12.
I'm overexcited. 12. Less burned, but still kind of.
You're still.
I
I'm
can put a
not,
sugar glaze on it. If it'll make it better.
No, I'm just gonna salt and pepper them
sugar
with my
glazed
drink.
fish, my favorite.
Mmm.
Well,
If I had some honey, that would be good, but we don't have. That's not the same thing.
I just got a sugar paint.
No, just salt and pepper to taste.
okay.
Thank you. for
Everybody has it. It's not Rick's best work.
It's fine.
It's
But
food.
it's okay.
It's fine.
It's
Mm.
fresh fish.
It is fresh fish. Yeah.
Just take it around the burn bits.
Watch out for bones.
Yeah.
All right.
I do neither of those things.
Okay.
Just
That's
Bold.
dumb.
bold God.
Dumb. Alright, cool. I will have third watch.
Okay. Same as usual.
Last.
First. Anything happening on this watch other than you not getting any rest?
Oh, before
My cat.
shield.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
What? That's impressive.
I am terrible at dice towers.
Yeah,
Was that a roll though, technically?
Nope.
Close.
Oh,
Yes. And no, no was to him. I didn't guess. Wow, that was
Beautiful. That was a beautiful roll.
all right. So, you guys, you take your rest. Anything happening? Playing the chess tonight? No?
I don't know, am I?
I don't know, are you?
Is the board there?
It appears, yeah.
Oh.
It's just you.
I'm gonna,
Pawn's still at e5.
Yeah.
You know it's your move.
I'm gonna move pawn. It's E you said, so that it's E6, E5?
Okay, so you're gonna counter move?
Yes.
Okay. Alright. Rick, it's your watch. I need you to roll me a percentile.
Alright. Remind me over the break, so you got. I think I might have told you over the weekend. Remind me to tell you guys about the Titanic chess heist.
Yeah.
59.
That's cool.
Alright. 59, you say?
59.
By 10, Jake, for people.
Yeah, I'm not cool now.
59 dudes.
So you hear a buzzing. Familiar buzzing,
Oh.
Rick,
Hmm.
as a small little creature descends, a mechanical creature,
How is this possible? We must still be in Evrand.
and through the magic of the internet and their donation capabilities,
Aha.
you receive something from Hank free of charge.
All right.
You receive. What is this? It's the internet donated to give it to you.
Thank you, internet.
I got something where if I crit, sparks explode.
Oh, cool.
And do a D6 damage?
Well, they gotta make a save, but it's a little choker necklace with a little music note on it.
This maybe is not my style.
This improves the wearer's singing performance. Everybody's asleep. Pick up on.
Got a man bun now. I don't know if you could tell.
The way I imagined you doing that, I don't know if you pantomimed this on purpose, is that your beard.
Oh yeah, all of it. Oh,
okay.
I was an onion for a small minute.
Oh! That means you have layers.
I do.
Stinky onion.
Stinky, stinky layers.
How long is his hair?
That's gotta be.
I mean, except for the parts that it's slow. It's like a white thing or cousin
Like cousin-it, yeah.
Cousin-it, a white cousin-it.
Ooh, that was the. What? Wait, why did he go white again?
Because of like when in the cabin. No,
Wasn't it?
in the cabin that Oz just slept through.
Oh yeah!
Where they went
Yeah,
to
Oz
the,
made the right choice.
where they
Continue.
Cabin in the woods.
to the cabin in the woods, and there's something with like I think it was a ghost or something. It turned his
Okay.
hair white.
Okay.
He didn't
Wait,
age, but it turned his hair white.
Yeah, I was trying to remember if it just turned his beard hair white or if all the hair.
All of his hair turned white.
And like even the new stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything's
curious.
white.
I mean, we could make it not if you want to be a weird like.
Skunk guy.
I mean, at this point, we had enough that he could probably, if the new stuff was coming in black, he
that's
could.
true.
How's it come in?
Huh. Well, how do you want it to come
I don't
out,
care.
Jake? Well, this is your character.
Alright, I'm gonna say odd is black, even is white. White.
Alright, comes in white.
Cool.
I was just curious.
That's the picture I have in my head.
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm owning it now.
I
I've been
can't do
thinking
it.
about it like this for months.
You see, because Rick is so gruff that I always picture him with dark hair.
Well,
Well, even though I know he has white hair.
if at some point we decide to stop having our hair grow every once in a while, every day, at least twice, because you're always casting your fucking spells, then I will.
To great effect. I don't know why you're complaining about me casting spells. They work wonderfully every single time.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Good job.
Pat's dying.
Yeah, so the
That's
next
not my fault.
so the
No,
next
it's true.
day goes
Nobody's
by.
fault, really.
You get your trinket from
Yes.
the overnight,
Thanks.
and
Internet.
nothing happens unless you guys have anything specific you'd like to do.
No.
Okay. Next morning, Pat, I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
How much does it improve your saving throws?
26.
Okay, you do not lose any more hit points this morning, but you don't gain any back either. Like 5. I got on a numerical scale, like a +5 to singing performances.
Alright.
You know, it's starting at a -1, so we're at a 4, I think.
19.
Oh, that's pretty good, actually. The shanty he's singing this morning is quite intoxicating.
Your voice has improved tremendously since we were in that other place.
Ah, yes, thank you. I think it's the clean forest air. I found some eggs.
Ah!
There you go.
Thanks.
Some regular eggs. I think they're robin's eggs. I was singing and a bird just came and landed on me. And then it flew off to its nest. So I just walked out there and got his eggs. It's very small. I got eggs now, so it worked out great.
I know Rick and Chongo can go on adventures together.
That's right.
Oh, the musical adventures of Rick and Chongo!
Chongo, he wouldn't need it.
No, he doesn't need it. He just plays. He doesn't need to sing.
And my favorite
His
part
talk.
is that last time Will brought the bongos, and he never did more than that was Chongo playing. Natural 20. Fuck! That is earth-shattering bongo music.
Yep. I forget. I can't. One of my favorite lines. I can't remember what led up to it. I think Bucky said something, and Chongo was just like, "Man, I don't even know where I am right now." All right, Chongo. Anyway,
So
you guys continue following Wave's hacking cough through the woods, and you eventually, the woods start to thin out and part into what looks like a small village or town of sorts here in the woods. You can see there is several different buildings all throughout the area. There is a small, looks like potential, maybe like a garrison or something. Not very big though. Couldn't house 50 people. Not a whole lot. There is some farmland. They're not too far from the river.
Okay.
Because you guys came down the river, so making the shot over, they're not too far. So there you can see boats and fishing poles and things, people out in the street. And there's a couple different areas where it seems like there may actually even be stone cutting, and you're not too far away from those mountains.
Right.
So, you guys make your way into this town, I assume. You get the feeling this is where you're kind of being pulled.
Alright.
Is it almost noon?
It is almost noon, yeah.
Ah, well,
You
this
get the feeling
seems like
based on...
place.
actually, you guys all make me an insight check.
Natural 20.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
24.
6.
15.
16.
Alright, so you guys can just kind of an estimate based on just the layout of the town and the number of buildings. Maybe about 1,000 people, probably rough estimate based on give or take, but you think it's probably more like 900 with your 24. Anyway, where would you guys like to go? You can see that there is what looks like an inn tavern with a harp sign on the out front. There's
there's no words.
the 7-stringed harp.
Ah,
Is the name of the
are
tavern.
there 7 strings on the harp?
There are.
That makes sense then.
Crazy how
It's good to know, though, for sure.
proper branding.
Is there a temple in town?
You look. Make your reception check.
19.
21.
I guess that means you're both looking.
Oh,
No,
no.
he was
Oh, you're giving
guiding
I
me.
see. I see. It's none of these buildings look too different from one another, so it's possible. Basically, the coming off of the road, you can see there is a worn path that sort of leads here, but it doesn't really go too far out. And with your perception check of a 21, you can see there is another path on the more of the. You guys kind of came in from the east side.
Okay.
On the south side, there is another path leading out into the woods, and it does seem to be an actual path.
Okay, cool.
Leading back off into the forest somewhere.
So we'll go into the inn.
Going to the inn?
Yes.
I don't care.
Okay, fair enough. I go to the inn.
Okay. So, you make your way into this inn here, and again, you can see the roof, the boards on the roof there's a little bit of a gap, so there's a little bit of rain trickling down in spots, and the wind kind of blows through the loose boards. And there's a light, low fire in the fireplace, keeping the place dimly lit but warm. And there is a bar, and there are basically kind of 3 people in here. There's clearly a barkeep.
Okay.
And there are 2 other kind of locals here in the bar. And they just seem like they're like good old boys, old time. You get the feel the bartender looks to be about 40, in his 40s. One of the others looks to be, again, probably in his 40s. Bartender, kind of brawny guy, bald, kind of gruff demeanor. The other guy, kind of thin-faced, tall, slim, also looks to be about 40. And then the other one is got male pattern baldness, got white hair, got a really nicely trimmed beard, but he looks like he's probably in his 60s.
All right.
And they just kind of like look over to you as they see you come in, and they kind of just go back to their musings.
They didn't even stare at me. That's good.
I mean, maybe they did. You're a sight to behold. But also, it's rude to stare.
It is rude to stare.
I feel like us as a party.
You're very weird to look at.
You're a
Giant over
giant.
here,
I'm a
giant deer
panda.
man. You're a panda. You're a spiky panda.
Yeah.
He's blue, and you got a child.
And a raptor.
And a raptor.
Ugly bird.
An ugly chicken.
That is what he is. You can call him a raptor, but he's an ugly bird.
Oh, we don't like to say it. He's very sensitive.
Is he?
Is he?
Yes. He's very sensitive.
He's sensitive about his appearance.
Is he?
Right, you tell TC.
Anyway. So as you guys are standing in the doorway.
Alright, I go over to the barkeep,
Okay.
and I'm like, hey, can you guys do you guys do lunch?
And he's like, yeah, we can do lunch. Are you looking for anything in particular?
I don't know, what's on the menu? What do I got? What do we
And
got?
he's like, hang on. And he goes and like looks in the back, and he's like, we got eggs. Looks like there's a little bacon, some potatoes. And he's like, it looks like that's about it. Maybe some bread if we're lucky.
Alright,
That's
I'll take all that together then, in a thing and a beer.
All right. So yeah, he will get you that, and he'll look to the rest of you.
same.
Water, please.
Sure.
All right. And he'll be like, you can't have a beer. You're a kid.
Ah, am I though?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, that's fair.
He's right, you can't have beer. Alright, cool. So is he gonna go do that?
Yeah, he's gonna go do
Alright,
that.
he starts doing that. I'm gonna turn to the other guys. Not yet. I'm poking you. Hey, go talk to them.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna stumble up to these elderly gentlemen. Well, middle-aged elderly gentlemen, I guess.
Middle-aged, elderly, sure.
40 to 60.
Yep.
And I don't know what the age span
No.
is. Hey, sorry
right.
to bother you.
Strange.
Do you know of any clerics or any healers in town?
So as you say that, the door swings open. In comes a little bit of sunlight that's
Not right
kind
now.
of coming through the clouds. Not like blinding, just like a little bit. And then wind kind of blows through, and you see a young woman, maybe in her 20s or so. She's clutching at the edge of a cloak that's kind of, it seems like it's been frayed. She's got muddy streaks on her face and on her hands, and she's bleeding from above her, like on her, like there seems there was a bludgeoning wound or something on her forehead. And she stumbles into the bar, and she like looks around frantic and looks to the 2, and then the barkeep comes back out hearing the door slam open, to the 3 that come in, and they're like, they've taken him. And she looks around and she's like taken aback by a second by this whole scenario.
So
And then she just ignores you and looks back to the other three. And she says, Brother Drander's gone. Second by this hole.
I was pulling up the chat. I never knew that. That was you from 13 seconds ago.
Yes.
wow.
I got that.
What was that?
My bad.
What did she say too?
She said, Brother Drander is gone. And you watch as she reaches over to the bar and grabs like a cloth off the bar and she starts to staunch the bleeding on her forehead. And the other three kind of like, they're looking, they look to her and then they're kind of like looking at you like.
Feel better. I'm in a healing word.
Okay.
For 4 plus 4. 8.
Isn't it 9?
Isn't your wisdom 20?
Yes.
Yeah, it is.
So that's 5.
Oh, I don't know why. Sort of still looks like a 4.
I don't know why.
9.
So 9 hit points. You watch as the little gash on her forehead just gone. And she's like, wow, that's, thank you. And then she kind of looks to the other three. She doesn't know who any of you are, the other three in the bar. And she's like, we need to save him. I was going to visit the chapel of Ilmater, and I heard raised voices. 3 men grabbed Brother Drander, beat him into unconsciousness, and dragged him off into the woods. I tried to help, but they knocked me out with a single blow. Why would anyone do this? And she looks distraught.
Yeah. Okay.
Please point the way.
Yeah, bring us there.
Yeah? Okay. And she's just like, oh, thank you. She's like, I can scrape together some...
Don't worry about it, let's go.
Alright. And she will,
We don't need her scraping togethers.
Ew. I don't like that. I don't know why.
She's in some tiny little farm town. She's just some girl.
She was going to offer you 5 gold each and 10 days worth of rations. Each.
I mean, maybe food later.
You love
I
rations.
fucking love rations. But if we could talk about that later. If she's like, here,
yeah,
take some food. I'll be like,
don't
okay.
worry about it later.
Yeah, we gotta go save this guy's life. When
And
did this happen?
lose.
And she says she doesn't. She says, I don't know. I was unconscious. They knocked me out. I don't know how long ago it was. Could have been hours at this point.
Was it
Is it still raining?
time?
She said it was earlier today.
Okay, alright.
And yes, it is still raining. And she says, I didn't really.
We're saying this as we're going.
Yes.
Well, she doesn't want to leave. She just wants to stay in the bar with the people.
We'll talk
that
about
she
this
knows.
later. We should go sooner rather than later. Do you know who these thugs are?
And she says, I didn't really get. They were kind of brawny human males.
Alright.
They were from out of town. And you guys can, and then you see like a couple of kind of like knowing nods or like active listening from the other 3 in the bar as she's saying this about like people from out of town.
What's your name?
Her name is Orla. And she says, I really appreciate this. I don't really have much other than my faith, and Brother Drander is one of the only priests we have around here, and without him, I don't know what we'll do. And like you see some of the other, like the bartender's just like, meh, when she says that. And the other 2 are kind of like, yeah, but they seem like they have less. There may be less interest, or they may have thoughts.
Brother Drander doesn't like them being at the bar. That's what Rick thinks.
What's the barkeep's name?
Do you ask him his name?
Well, yeah, I would have asked.
His name is
Nothing's
Alan.
happened. What is it?
Alan.
Alan.
Yep.
You know what I'm thinking about? We always ask bartenders' names so we can reference them later. I have never been in a bar in real life and asked the bartender their name.
No one cares.
I think it's a pretty girl.
No, especially not.
Bartender?
Pretty girls terrify me.
Oh. That's almost the only
I
time
only really
asked.
like I actually like chat with them
Oh, no.
for a bit.
Never ask. Don't care.
That's a choice.
That's fair.
Alright. So, Alan. Alright, cool. Where's this temple?
And she will point you, basically, it's a little ways, a couple blocks over, and she'll give you directions on where it is. And Alan's just like, Brother Drander. You guys heading out?
That
What?
Like the one that brushed off the brother being absent.
The bar? The
Yeah, 'cause
bartender?
he's the bald brawny one, right?
Yeah, you can make me, are you trying to...
I'm gonna insight to see if he's got any malicious hiding since the brother was beaten and taken away by bald brownie people.
Go ahead and make me a insight check.
You can't just ask people why they're bald.
Just died. It was insight 9, 14.
You don't think he's harboring any malicious intent
Okay.
towards Brother Drander, but you do get the feeling that he has some strong feelings about him in some way. If you want, you can try and persuasion check or intimidation check if that's more your speed.
No,
Try to
that's
get
alright.
information out of him. Okay. Anybody else? Or are you guys heading out?
I'm ready to go.
Well, I scarfed down the rest of my breakfast or lunch. Oh, go!
I'll pay for our food
That's nice.
before we leave. Yeah.
Oh, no, I wasn't going to do that. I was going to save this guy's life, though. And maybe if I came back this way and he reminded me to, I would have paid. Otherwise, I probably would have forgot why I did it.
So you go to pay the bartender, and he thanks you because he sees like these three are pretty much out the door.
Yeah.
He's like, "Well, thank you
You're welcome.
for that." And he says, "Just as a heads up, Brother Drander's a good guy and everything, but this isn't the first time he's gotten his ass beat for preaching about Ilmater to random people that don't want to hear it.
Thank you.
Just throwing it out there. But he's also been spouting off stuff about some prophecy. So I don't know. I told him to cut it out, but he never listens."
Thank you for the information.
And then Orla's like, no, it's real. He knows what he's talking about. And he's like, here, sure, honey. And he like hands her a drink.
Cool.
And you guys make your way out.
I'll head out and let you guys know. You guys forgot to pay for lunch. I got it. And how much was it, by the way?
I don't know. We'll just call it a gold for everybody.
Sounds good. Also, the bartender told me that Brother Dranders has a habit of preaching to people who don't want to hear it. And so this isn't the first time he's gotten his ass beat.
That sucks for him, but
Yeah.
still.
So, and he spouts off frequently about a prophecy recently.
Ooh.
Yeah. It's the thing he's been into.
Yeah. It'd be weird to just, hear something from your god and then just do that. Wouldn't that be weird
Yeah.
to do?
No.
Oh, okay, so if he, got told a prophecy from his god, and then he told other people about it, that would be weird, though?
No.
Oh, okay, cool. Good. So we go...
So you guys make your way to, you have this conversation en route to the chapel of Ilmater. So it is a single floor building, thatched roofs. There's a small archway on the outside with a tiny little kind of prayer sanctum, and there's a wood carved pair of wooden hands that are tied crossed with a red rope, which you would know is the symbol of Ilmater. And you can see that the rain, as it is still raining, is dripping down, and it begins to pool in various areas around the temple in what appears to be deep footprints set in the ground. And then there's a slight squeaking from a lantern. There's like a rusty hook with an unlit lantern that's just kind of squeaking nearby. It's a very weird lantern, apparently.
Survival check, follow the footprints.
Sure, make me a survival.
I look inside real quick, too.
Okay. Let's
15.
see. 15. All right. So, you pretty much just went out. So, let's see. will get back to you. And you are going inside.
Yeah. Pop my head in quick.
Okay.
Hello.
You don't hear any. You don't get any. Is that an
active place?
Okay. How many rooms are there?
It is basically just this one main floor, and then there's like a rectory. Just trying to. I want to make sure I said it right because it would go real bad if you.
Damn, you're killing him.
Yeah.
All right, so I go pop my head in there. Do I see any signs of struggle, blood, and whatnot?
Yeah. Make me a investigation check.
Aha. 2.
There are a bunch of texts devoted to the teachings of Ilmater in the Ilmater Temple.
All right. Yep, he's not here. I leave. He's not here.
Ilmater?
No. Yes. Well, I don't know. I don't know how that works. I don't know how gods work. Are they always everywhere?
No. They're sometimes some places.
Then I don't know if he's here, but I can't see him.
Did it look like there was a struggle?
No.
Oh.
But I didn't really look. I just looked to see if anybody was there.
Oh.
He just peeks his head in.
I said, hey, hello. And then I went into the other room and was like, hey, hello. And there wasn't anybody there, so I left.
Oh.
That's not my shit. I don't know.
Reasonable.
How are you doing with those tracks?
Yeah.
What was your roll again?
15.
Okay. You, it's hard to get a general track because it's been raining. But you think you may have a general idea of where this is going. And you can make me a history or religion check. Okay. I will note that down for later. I should also have said when you peeked your head inside. You made an investigation check to look for stuff, but there was other things. I guess I should have described that were there, not just like, oh, nope. Alright. Which is how I imagine Rick does his daily life. So you did see, a rectory with a cot, but there was also a map of the region kind of stuck up to the wall there.
I like maps.
And there was a hearth that has since gone cold, a chair, and this bookshelf that you saw. They're like, Ilmater books. Makes sense. Ilmater Temple.
Yep.
So I should have brought that there is a map of the area.
Alright, I look real quick.
You go back in?
Well, I wouldn't have left real quick if I knew there was a map in there.
I see.
Are there any spots marked out on the map?
Yes, it is actually a map of the nearby region, which
Right here.
I can read a map. There's a map
Of what?
of the nearby region.
Does it help us find this guy?
I'm looking now.
Does it tell us where we are?
I can tell. I can read a map.
Yeah, make me a
So smart,
cartographer's check. at
I have
advantage.
proficiency with
You do.
cartographer's tools. I love maps. That's what I agree. Is that an intelligence check, but with proficiency?
Sure, that sounds reasonable.
Okay. Then 20.
That's pretty damn good.
Yeah.
Looking at the surrounding area from what you've seen and what you've experienced in the woods and looking at this, you think you know where you are.
Shit. In that case, I take the map.
You take the map.
Are there any markings on it?
Not specifically. It's just a general map of the region.
We're not in there.
Alright, let's go.
Did you just steal a map from a temple?
Yeah, I'm gonna give it back. Just in case we get lost while we're looking for this guy.
Very well.
There. Cool.
So, while he's in there, did anybody else... You're looking at the tracks. Did you two want to do anything?
Nope, don't care.
Did you want to do
I'll
it?
peek around inside.
You can make me an investigation check then.
Clearly the only thing of value in this temple.
11.
11 is enough. As you're looking around while Rick is awkwardly making noises and rolling up this map.
Making old man was.
You find that there is a journal that was hastily flung under the bed.
I do love journals.
I know you do.
Scurry under.
Yep.
Grab it.
You have a journal. It's face
Start
down
reading.
and open with several pages are bent back. Just do a quick scan through. You realize that seems to be whoever's writing this convinced that there's significant evil forces aligning to attack the town, which is called Wickham, by the way. The name of the town that's written here.
I damn near killed him.
It doesn't come off through a quick glance that it's like a lunatic writing stuff down like in a crazed frenzy, but just someone with a lot of conviction and who is truly afraid of something happening. They're strange, but they're not something you think that would be considered like
Insane.
what's the word I'm looking for? Heresy in an later temple. So it's just seems out of place, but clearly was thrown under this bed.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's what, again, at a quick glance.
Yeah.
If you want to take time to actually read it, I'll give you more.
Well, I mean, are they leaving? Rick, are you leaving? This is while he's doing stuff, right?
Did you find the tracks?
I don't have a set direction though.
Do you have a general direction?
I can't tell.
You have a general direction. I mean, it's a bunch of muddy footprints that are filling with water.
But they're going that way.
In a way.
They're going away.
A way.
Well, away from here is a direction.
It is.
You should make
That
this.
away? Yeah, I agree. I'm trying to find you a priest. Stafford just got
I'm
kidnapped.
gonna be like,
Okay.
kind of look at that while all this is going on. Just kind of following along with reading as I go.
So you guys are going to. Sounds like you're leaving right now. Yes?
I don't see any reason not to leave right now.
Okay. So you guys begin to set out. Pat, make me another. You see that the tracks lead out of the town to the north and back
Where we came.
into the woods. Sort of the way you came, but like you guys came down along the river and over, and it's kind of leading you up this way. If that makes sense.
Damn. Are you doing survival?
What kind of role was it? Survival?
I will help you now. I'm out here with you.
Oh, that's worse. 9.
I can't help.
Well, all right. You're gonna be wandering in the woods for an hour, trying to find these tracks.
Shit.
In the meantime, that's a weird trinket. Rev gets another trinket.
Woo! Thank you, Internet.
As much fun as it would be to between sunset and sunrise, your body takes the form of the opposite sex. I don't think there's a really justifiable means to do that.
Fair.
Unless you really want it, then you can have it.
I mean, I've done it before.
Been there, done that. Have the T-shirt.
A mechanical nightingale flies over to you, whose song is sweeter than any natural bird. It just kind of like lands in your antlers. Just
We're
kind of hanging out.
talking about a fucking bird landing on your shoulder, and now you got the fucking down.
Yeah.
And you were singing to it.
Mm-hmm.
A little duet going.
La la la. La la la.
It's in stereo. It's weird.
I'm starting a tiny menagerie because I have my chameleon.
Yeah. Oh my god, I forgot about the chameleon.
Yep.
I have a salmon.
Starting a little
Helps me with my training.
menagerie.
It's true. And you've got an egg.
I got a map.
Map, map.
You
No,
can't-
that's backpack.
You can't keep doing that.
Map.
I have one though.
Yes, but you should give it
I
back.
also have this map. I have 2 maps.
Cool.
I will give it back. I'm gonna copy this map at some point.
Okay.
If there's no.
So while you guys are wandering around the woods for an hour, trying to find these tracks, you're backtracking. You got a spot where you see them, and you're like, okay, they clearly are here. And you guys kind of head off in a direction. You come back, all right, nope, that's not it. And you guys are wandering around. You continue to read, and you get one passage that seems to be the latest entry in here. And it says, there are growing signs of trouble in the region. A week ago, troops stationed here moved westward to deal with orc raiding parties, attacking caravans. For years, the Wood Elves held the orc forces at bay. What's happened to the Baffander Forest? Evil gathers in the wood and in Wickham as well. Warriors, seemingly without master, have been trickling into town for months, then disappear. No one knows why. And add this to my visions. I see a darkness growing. I see the dark goddess's minions on the hills. I see sorrow and peril, and I weep for her. She is the chosen one. I know it, and it seems Loviatar's minions have discovered this as well. I fear I'm not too late to warn her.
Hey guys, when we're done doing this, you might want to check this out.
What does it say?
It's about the whole prophecy thing that the people were talking about.
What does
There's
it
a
say?
dark goddess, and there's trouble, and the elves aren't keeping the orcs at bay, and people keep disappearing. And I don't know, since his god told us to come here, because Scourge and Darkness.
His god.
His god told us. Some god told us to be here.
Two gods.
Two whole gods told us to be here. And rising signs of trouble and stuff like that. So it may be connected to what we're doing over here.
Potentially.
Potentially. It's just an idea.
Okay.
So it might be worth finding this priest guy and talking to him.
Right.
Do you guys typically try and solve every problem that crosses your path?
Absolutely.
Yeah. We're heroes. That's what we do. We help people in trouble.
All right.
In weird, unconventional ways, usually.
She's right.
Okay.
So, tracks. We have any leads here?
Okay. Yeah, so make me another survival check with advantage.
What was
from
the dark god?
What was the name?
Loviatar.
Loviatar.
One of us.
I've heard of that.
23.
23. Yeah, you think you were able to pick back up the tracks now after about an hour here. So all told, we'll say it's probably 2-3 o'clock in the afternoon at this point after getting around, seeing things in the town, walking, wandering for an hour, finding the tracks again, and getting back on the path. So yes, Loviatar, Wave, you can make me a religion check at advantage.
Oh,
Now I
no.
think I know. For me, I know who this is.
15.
So Loviatar is the goddess of pain. She's the direct opposite of Ilmater. Well, Ilmater is about suffering and endurance. She is about torture and pain.
They got a real weird sexual tension thing.
I could imagine. Because they both want, they want each other so bad, but can never have each other.
It would never work.
They want to hate fuck the shit out of each other.
But Ilmater won't.
He totally would. He won't.
Yeah.
But it would be
Yeah,
everything
right.
he wanted.
But he knows he
He
can't.
would suffer so much. It would be awesome.
It would turn.
And he
It would
would
stop being
endure
suffering
through it.
before he can't do it.
Yeah. Oh, that's.
Oh!
Oh, you're so smart.
That's why it can never happen.
So
Cure
godly.
him of his suffering.
Because he would love the suffering so much.
You
Yeah.
love, yeah.
Anyway,
That's so deep.
so
Could've
you
left my own heart.
All the time.
What? Why are you like this?
Who is this? God.
Ilmater.
No, the other one.
Loviatar.
Who is it? I mean, I know the name.
The evolutional Larvitar. No.
I don't know what that means.
Speaking nonsense!
Just wait a while.
I'll get there eventually.
Now it's always a plunger.
I had to unplug.
huh?
Who is the god? Though.
Loviatar.
I know, but what?
Yes, but like, what does that mean?
mean?
Goddess of pain, opposite of Ilmater.
Oh shit!
Complete sadist.
It's bad news. All right.
Whoever wrote this journal is all about her.
Jesus.
About her, like, following her?
Scourge.
I don't know, it says that he's not too late to, like, tell her or save her or something.
And death.
To save who?
I forget what it is.
Yeah,
I
switched the whole thing.
completely forgot what was going on.
Yep, that is.
Ooh.
Can I see?
I
Are you
wasn't
saying
paying
you-
attention, I swear.
I can
I
see
just
she was
have-
trying to pay attention.
I have such a
She
bad
sat
short-term
there
memory.
And like looked at you and was looking and was like, oh, and then like had appropriate emotional responses, but then didn't remember anything.
I don't.
That's why I asked her again, like, what did you read? And then I didn't get the information.
I'm sorry.
Would you like to read it, Sean?
Yeah.
Here, look at it.
Would Rev like
Rev
to read it?
reads it real
Rev
quick.
reads it. All
I
right.
have a bad
Just
attention
read it
span.
out loud.
Do you keep water?
Yeah, read it for everybody.
Well,
I'll read it for
Could
everybody.
you
Here we go.
please read it out loud?
What's that?
Could you please?
Anybody
read
else
it out
want
loud?
water?
I was just gonna tell
We're
you
gonna take a
that.
break in a little bit.
No, I got it. I'll read it.
I was just gonna give you guys the highlights.
Yeah, definitely.
Out like in like.
Right now? Yeah. From your head?
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah,
give
you
us
paid attention.
Yeah, do it.
Go for it.
It seems that he's talking about her being the chosen one,
Right.
That which is
Right.
not Loviatar.
Correct.
Oh,
There's
different
someone
else.
who he's trying to
That's where the
protect from
disconnect
being the chosen. He still has time to save her. That's there's another she.
Right.
The girl that ran into the bar.
Maybe.
Maybe not.
You, with your keen attention span, here. He said, "I see sorrow in peril." Sorrow is a capital S.
Ooh.
I weep for her. She is the chosen one.
Oh.
He picks up on that because he's a tiefling.
Oh.
I'm a 12-year-old with a terrible attention span, so, this makes sense.
Sure.
I'm thinking about that
Sure.
super unsatisfying lunch that we had.
It wasn't bad.
I didn't get to dry off. It's the ambiance was bad.
We could have dried off.
Oh, I don't say that out loud. I'm thinking about
Well, we
that.
could have
It's
dried
tough.
off if you guys didn't try and save everyone.
We gotta save everyone.
We don't.
You're gonna.
Okay.
Rev does. That's not Rev's thing.
That's too bad. It is.
It's not Rev's thing.
When he's rolling with us.
He's not trying to save the world. He's just trying to murder some bad people.
Which kind of helps save the world.
Yeah, but without murdering the bad. If someone's like, "Oh, I stubbed my toe," he's like, "All right, get over it." Where you guys are like, "Oh, does anyone have toe sounds?
Ain't probably.
Where's the nearest place to fix a toe? 5 towns over. 6 days. Let's do it."
Go team go!
And then by the end, you just end up amputating the toe. Doesn't hurt anymore, right? Yeah, I guess.
Except it's me and Riggs will probably just try to punch it off.
You smush the
We
toe.
smushed the toe off.
Doesn't hurt
Punch
anymore.
the opposite, the other toe.
So now they
it
both
goes
hurt.
worse.
Distract
First
Like the major
Yeah.
pain thing.
Yes.
Let me see
Yeah,
the
yeah,
thing.
yeah, yeah. We're so good at this, guys.
Again, all of my comments are through the lens of Rev. Yeah. If like Flint would be on board with all of this. Like, let's save everyone. Yeah. But Rev is like, what's the upside for us?
5 gold here.
Yeah, you sure? Yeah, that's all it takes.
Ration!
Sure, yeah, whatever. The benefit to us. Yeah, let's do it. And help people too, sure, why not?
Yeah, Oz is okay with that.
Yeah, he likes helping people. Yeah. He just doesn't like dying in the process.
Yeah. Alright, you found the tracks though.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go.
Okay. So you guys follow the tracks. You've got a pretty good beat on them now that you've lost them and found them again. You know what you're looking for. 3 hours you're tracking these tracks through the woods. So,
Of other people's turns.
and I guess I should also say that it is, I said it was autumn at the start, so the leaves are orange and brown. They're starting to change and leaves aren't dropping. So they're not all off the trees, but there is, which helps you in trying to find the tracks, displaced leaves on the ground. So again, about 3 hours later, we're now at about 6 p.m. So we're starting to get to sunset at this point. You can see just a lantern kind of glowing off in the distance in the woods about 60 feet ahead of you. And you can make it a crude wooden structure surrounded by a moat, stagnant water. And the forest pretty much grows right up to the edge of the moat. And then you can see sort of other little kind of things growing in the moat, like cattails and things like that.
We're talking like picket wall.
How much
fence? Are we talking?
Well, from where you are, all you've got is just the lantern, and like the lantern kind of backlights, or I guess front lights this structure.
How close can we get before we have to sneak? Or when we have to sneak?
Why don't we just send Rena?
We could also do that.
I sneak.
Okay, give it a stealth check, please.
+4.
So,
35.
Holy shit.
while you're stealthing, Rev, you find a thing. Woo! Another trinket.
God damn, man.
I love
A medical
it.
device.
That cures.
Well, maybe. But it's a risk you may not want to take.
Well, if it just takes a
Yes.
Medical device. Known for reducing 99.999% of the subjects, of those subjected to it, to a vegetative state. The few that do awaken changed.
What the hell does that look like?
Like a syringe.
Very careless that someone would just leave this out in the woods. I don't like these Lovitards.
That's pretty good. So you're stumbling up?
Yes.
Alright. So,
I still got the wing.
yes, you do. So what are you trying to gather from this?
Trying to see if I see any people or signs of activity. If there's like a window or something, try to peek in.
Okay. So you stealth up, and you can see
I can do that now.
there is a moat around this.
Is there any way across the moat?
There is.
I can run across water! Yes.
Shut the door.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Shut
I think you meant that door, actually.
No, I was being literal.
Yes.
Go shut that door, man.
Very loud. We actually had somebody leave due to the reverb.
Sorry.
We're gonna get this really cool dragon scale acoustic board though.
That doesn't exist yet.
But we're gonna make it, and then we're gonna sell it to other people.
Step 1, make dragons. Step 2, murder dragons, get scales. Step 3, wallpaper.
Sounds like a great plan.
Yes. The
Step
internet.
5, profit.
The internet
Step 4,
says
question
do
mark,
it.
question
The internet is Atomic Ash 247. She says it's just them and their made up goblin friend. Gibbs, because they rolled on the thing that came out. Whatever the trinket roll or the D30 roll that comes up, you made friends with the goblin. So no, it's goblin friend. So, all right.
So there's a moat.
Yes, you're about. The moat is, from what you can tell, it's deep. You're not sure how deep, and it alters in its width from anywhere between like 15 feet to possibly 20 feet, and kind of it's not very perfectly dug around. You can see that there is a wall kind of protecting some sort of inner sanctum or fortress, if you will. 10-foot high walls. The towers have pitched roofs. You can see 7-foot ladders lead from the ground up. You can kind of see them from the angle you're at over the wall leading up into the towers. You can see there are hooded lanterns kind of hung around to provide light, which you saw on your way in. You can also see guards on patrol carrying bullseye lanterns walking around the wall. And you can't really see what it is, but you can see illumination coming from the inside, like fire-based illumination, something kind of lighting up the central area. Let's see. There is a door, a set of double doors, on the one side, and you do not see like a drawbridge or anything. So there must be some sort of removable, like the doors look like they open out.
Okay.
So you would open it from the inside and then put something down to get across.
You over there.
Yeah. And you can see, looks like at least just, and your casual, actually make me a perception check.
15.
Okay. You can see that as you kind of circle around the whole area, you can see kind of on the side opposite you guys is a like an island kind of in the middle of the moat, which seems to be an outhouse. And with your perception check, you could tell that it smells and it kind of looks like it's flooded. And you also see about 9 guards on the wall.
Are there any gaps of wall that like the guards aren't?
It's
like
pretty.
space.
You've got
Space
people on the
guarding?
corners and then people patrolling.
Oh, okay.
So it
So, like-
doesn't. There's not like any.
One other guy.
Yeah, he's just
So I
kind
was
of.
like, there was an opening.
He's playing chess.
Run across, latch, and just peek over.
Terrifying. That poor guy. He doesn't
You
realize
see
he's
his
gonna get all
pawn-
his friends
Pawn
murdered.
move to e5. He's waiting, then somebody moved counter move. Now he's thinking about his next move. It's weird.
It's weird. He doesn't realize he's about to get all of his guard friends murdered because he wasn't
Actually,
paying
I do
attention.
playing chess.
Yeah, there's one dude
Oh,
just
good.
like playing chess by himself on the wall.
I say we go in there. That's the obvious weakness. I'm not using my Rick voice, so Sean
True.
can tell I'm being out of
That's true. That's true. All right. I'll run back to, like loop back around to these guys.
Okay.
So it's a fortress of some kind. There's some light and stuff inside. There's a big old wall that you can clearly see. I saw about 9 guards and this one dude just kind of sitting off by himself playing chess. On the other side, there's like an island in the middle of the moat, and from the smell, it seems like it's an outhouse that has flooded.
Oh, gross.
Yeah, so like.
That's probably where they're keeping the brother.
Also, you can tell for an outhouse, it's strange that it's on an island
Yeah.
in the middle of the moat
So I'm
with
gonna
no
assume
clear path to it.
we could check it out. Maybe there's like a tunnel or something that goes underneath.
Through a shit tunnel.
You never know what deter people from going in. Anyway, there's no like drawbridge or anything like that. There's a big old set of double doors. It looks like they open out, so they must have something that they like.
Okay.
I'm pretty deterred from going in there that way.
Yeah, alright, Pat. I'll give you one for that.
Really?
It was a
Alright.
it was a
I
non-water.
It was non-water
It's
based.
We're in gray waters
Oh
here.
yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh.
And the next crit hits a crit.
Uh-huh.
Alright.
Oh shit.
Oh wait. Did I with my goggle monocle thing? Did I see any numbers on the guards?
Oh, yes, you did.
Fuck yeah!
With your scouter, you did. Let me tell you what you saw on the guards.
Oh, I should have done it. The people at the bar. See if they were about it.
So, dude playing chess is an 8.
Yes, dude.
What a crap.
8. Okay.
Everybody else is. Well, those are silly.
Did you get new shoes?
No, since Christmas.
Oh.
I got them back in 1860
Oh, that was nice.
after the war.
Somebody got you them for Christmas. You got them for yourself.
Somebody got them for me.
That was very nice of whoever you got them from.
Grams.
Grams in 1816.
Yeah.
She's old.
She is an old one.
Thoughtful though.
Everybody else is 5s.
Oof.
Chess dude is an 8.
Oh.
Cool. Cool.
I got that.
has the little numbers on your head?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I saw little numbers on those dudes' heads.
Mm-hmm.
Chest dude had an 8, and the other dudes had a 5. That's less than us, so I assume that's a good thing. Unless it's not.
It's true.
I don't really know. I'm still figuring it out.
I don't know either.
You guys are all 9s, except for Ted Cooper, who is a 5.
I believe.
Yes.
Alright, let's go.
TC page. Yeah, he's 5.
Might as well go now. Well, we have the element of surprise. All humans?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, they're losers. They can't see in the dark.
It's not dark.
It's almost dark.
It's kind of dark. It's still raining.
I mean, it was
Yeah,
afternoon.
So it's cloudy.
And so it's
I
after.
don't know.
so
You
the
guys
sun's
traveled
setting.
it was 3 o'clock. You traveled for 3 hours to get
It's
here.
6.
It's 6
autumn.
o'clock and
Probably
it's
dark.
fall. And there are lanterns
And it's
hung.
rainy.
It's dark. It's dusk. It's raining, but there are lanterns hung about, and all of the patrolling people have bullseye lanterns. So they have, and there was some sort of illumination source, probably a fire in the center of this area.
Bullseye lanterns, as in, there's, it's completely covered. Like, is there any access to the inside of it? Any holes?
Maybe. I don't know. I have to look up exactly what the bullseye lanterns look like.
Well,
Maybe.
there's
that big hole, the bullseye hole.
Yeah, it's the bullseye
Okay.
hole.
So when we do this, I want to control water into the bullseye.
You know that there's 4 of them.
But we're gonna.
And then also the hanging lanterns, and they're also 10 foot up on a wall.
But you could do it for one guy.
Yeah, I was thinking about doing it
The
for
first
guy
guy.
playing chess.
Okay.
Yeah, let's sneak up and take that guy out. You hang back a
Oh,
little.
chest guy?
Yeah, chess guy.
Okay.
He's not paying attention. He'll be the easiest to sneak up on. Ready?
Where do you plan on getting in?
Who?
You guys.
Me? I'm gonna go through the water and then walk up the wall.
Oh, me too.
He's gonna dimension door. Yeah. He's gonna find something else. I don't know. Alright. Are you ready though?
Do you need rope?
Sure. No.
Okay.
Alright, ready?
Let's
Set.
go.
Break.
Okay, so you guys are just going straight for the wall.
Yeah,
Well,
we're gonna try to sneak up.
Control
Yes,
water.
yes, you're gonna control water. What's the range on control water?
I'm gonna have it right here in this fancy D&D card. 30 feet. 30 feet.
Okay. So, alright, so you guys are gonna head up and go straight up the wall, yeah?
That's my plan.
Up the wall again.
Alright, make me a stealth check as you go through the water.
14.
Alright, you sink to the bottom as this is
15 actually.
This is 5 feet deep,
Okay.
and you're on the bottom. You're slowly making your way across the bottom.
I'm just gonna run across.
Yeah, I figured. Alright, then you make your way out. It was like a 15-foot gap that you had to cross underwater. And you guys are gonna run up the side. So what was your stealth? When you exit the water, make me a new stealth check.
Okay. 3.
Almost not.
28.
Alright.
I'm gonna use a charge.
Alright.
17.
That's much better. Alright, so yeah, you two kind of start going up the wall. And you were waiting, and you're gonna try to control water from basically the shoreline opposite this to.
Well, I was gonna move through the water.
Well, you gotta get up to the water. So
Yeah,
make
we
a
gotta
stealth
sneak
check
up.
at disadvantage.
Wave, before you do that, I could just make us be there.
Why don't you do that?
Yeah, I was gonna wait until they sprung the trap. And then,
No, let's
We're
spring a
there.
trap.
no, that's a bad idea.
Okay.
Alright, so
That's the plan.
let's take a break. And then we'll roll for initiative. We're back. So, you guys were about to maybe do something stupid or heroic, or maybe both.
That's
I'd
what
like
we do.
everybody to roll for initiative.
Alright.
Are we aiming to kill?
2. Alright, 2 for Wade.
We're gonna knock somebody unconscious if we just get it. All right.
Well, that's
16.
when we're having our pantomime section.
Brina?
$18.
Okay. Alright, so our chess playing guy.
Yes.
Oh, the
No,
other
no.
one.
He's a chess playing guy. You're our chess playing guy.
Tip plays chess too.
I do. These guys.
No, but he has a chess playing guy, and you are our chess playing guy.
I see.
Why don't you bring tiny dice? You're extras.
Does he use these dice? Do you want me to bring it and use it?
Okay, so
That's the way D&D drawer. Just because I forgot my dice that one time and now I'm used to these days and they roll pretty well for me.
Alright, so Brina, you are up first. What do you want to do?
I want to, well,
Get away.
what, can we sneak up and like grab and do things? Like,
Well, you're in and it is your turn. What would you like to do?
yeah, but we were going to sneak up and Rick was going to grab. So did he grab? Like, is that like, is this
I
a
mean,
surprise round? Like, do we get a
well,
surprise round?
You'll find, I mean, you're up first. And in a surprise round, they don't get to act because they are surprised. So,
Can
There's a hole in my jeans.
I hold my action?
you can ready an action
Ready
to do
the
something.
action to punch this guy non-lethally. Once Rick grabs him
Sure.
and quiets him,
Yep. Sure.
then I shall wait in the shadows.
Alright. Rick.
Alright. This guy's playing chess.
So it seems.
Alright. I'm going to attempt to grapple him and
Okay.
cover his mouth.
Okay. Make an athletics check.
But before I do that, I'm going to go into a rage.
Okay. So bonus action rage.
Yep. I love this. 28.
So you tie him.
Okay.
You jump up to grab this guy, and he's like, "Wah!" And it's a standoff.
Oh, I'm going to do it again then.
Alright.
Ha! 33.
Yeah. That time, you managed to.
That is funny how that works, isn't it?
You
I rolled
managed.
1 into 20 with advantage.
You managed to get a hold of him, but other people have since heard the as you went to grab him. But you have him now.
Alright, I'm going to move back down then.
Okay. You can move back down at half speed. He is going to fight you the whole way, so he's not
Can I-
gonna.
Can I punch him now?
Yes, you can. You're ready to action. He's grappled. You can punch him now.
I
Make
don't-
an attack.
You know. Ah,
Good catch.
every time. 16.
He hit his metal armor, his plate mail. Does nothing.
24.
That does hit.
Punch him. Doesn't matter what type of damage.
No.
Thoughts.
12 points of damage.
12 points. Okay. That's it. 'cause
Alright,
you're
that's
ready-
how I was gonna say. I
you're
read
ready
it, so I
and-
can't do.
Yeah, you're ready
my
in
bonus or
action.
anything.
So yeah, you have to do the bonus on your turn,
Okay.
but it's
Okay, alright.
so that's it.
Oh.
Oh no!
Take those coffee cups.
Dude. Run upstairs. Is there.
Yeah.
Aw.
Internet, my coffee just broke.
Jake, I thought you were like puking or something.
Nope.
Your coffee cup.
I'm sorry about your shoe, man. I know you got that for Christmas in 1860. It's a fucking family heirloom.
Well, I'm gonna have to eat in the Severe Nevadas.
Thank you.
Those coffee cups.
Jake,
Dick.
Jake,
Yep.
here,
Yes.
here.
Okay. Thank you.
Damn.
Can't buy these coffee cups again.
Nope, they're garbage.
They get exactly one coffee use. This is what I've determined.
Oh yeah.
You guys were there when it broke on my pants when we were watching
Yeah.
Evil Dead.
Oh shoot.
I had one break like in one of the cup holders.
I
Yeah.
have a bag for the dirty paper towels when we're done.
That's a full coffee internet. This is terrible, terrible
Oh,
times.
it's all under here.
I
Here,
did that the other day.
if you want to give me some paper towels, I'll go ahead too.
Right down the sink at least. But
Should I get like Windex or something?
Yeah, I'll go get
This
some.
is teamwork.
I'll go get some cleaning stuff.
Hooked a demon.
Good
Oh,
catch.
and now there's a demon.
Ah! There's so many things.
Man. Why does this always happen to me? Ah. At least I'll smell delicious.
Truth.
Thanks, Celine.
Oh, Rob.
hurry it up. We got a little bit of time. Someone's gotta go.
I'm doing my best.
Not enough.
I appreciate all of you, all of the time.
What a waste.
What a world! What a world!
Ha ha ha.
That's my second Wizard of Oz reference. Tonight.
Get a little spray on.
Oh, wait. Do we have more paper towels?
Yes, here.
There's more in there.
I still have some clean.
Thank you. That's
Spray.
probably...
I grabbed that roll from the kitchen.
Yeah.
So, just so
It's
you
fine.
know.
Yeah. That sucks.
Oh, well. Yeah, when's the last time you cleaned this floor?
Never.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't.
Well, here you go.
Thanks,
You guys,
guys.
you
Just
guys
this
done
one
with the
portion.
409?
What?
Are you done with the cleaner?
Yeah, I think we're probably fine.
I'm just gonna put it on your desk, Dad.
Thanks.
Do you need... Did your chair get hit with coffee at all?
A little, but I already got it.
Alright.
Mostly it's my pants.
Backing up.
Backing up.
Backing up.
Oh,
Watch your head.
Did I make it?
You did.
Sorry, man. Got 'em all over my loafers.
I blame you. Not the coffee cup. You direct me.
Everybody watch your cups.
And your butts.
Hold on.
Whoa! I can't do both at the same time.
Damn, damn.
Alright.
With the coffee cup.
So here we are.
Rev.
I am going to cast Dimension Door and bring Wave and myself up to the top level.
Okay. You guys are there. Rick has him sort of hoisted off the side of this thing, and other people are becoming aware of your presence.
Yeah, I thought they might.
Is that it?
Yes, that's all I can do.
Wave.
For who the bell tolls, I'm gonna.
If someone's grappled to attacks, you have to get an advantage or anything?
Toll of the
Nope.
dead.
They just can't.
I can
I'm
push
the
it
guy?
from.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Wisdom saving throw. 16.
He's going to fail.
Yes, he is.
Good.
Good.
Bong!
Everybody's aware you're here now.
Yeah.
5
Alright.
points of damage.
On 2d12?
Ah, 2 out of 3! And then,
Alright.
Sounds like a Sean roll.
Yeah.
How much
Ooh, I did
then
that.
I'm gonna make an attack roll.
Yep.
The good news, I'm gonna try and boop him on the head with the 13.
Bang! Off of his plate, man. Anything else?
I'm gonna action surge.
Okay.
Attack him again. For 14.
Bang!
We're gonna miss. 12.
Yeah. And he's just like, he at first was a little terrified of all this happening while he was playing chess. And now he's just laughing at you. And you see he's got a holy symbol of Loviatar. Too late now, my friend.
It's gonna
You should have done that before. Loviatar holy symbol around his neck. He's just laughing. Right in your stupid face. That's what he says.
My face isn't stupid.
Everybody in the barracks is alerted to your presence. Brina, it is your turn.
Oh, go.
Don't get hit.
No.
Bonus action. Blinding smite.
Okay.
Venom attack.
Okay. Let's see.
Oh, 15.
Bong.
Do it again! 29.
That one will hit.
How much is staggering smite again?
You said blinding.
Blinding. How much is blinding smite again?
I'm just gonna look for it.
2d6.
No, I think it's like
48.
3d8.
Blinding smite.
10d12.
3d8.
That's too many.
3d8.
Is it that?
And he has to make
Twice my
Constitution saving
Plus
throw.
16, 12.
Natural 20.
No. 28 points of damage.
Alright, 28 points of damage. He takes it, and he looks at you, and he is not happy. That is his turn. Ty Cooper?
Is Ted Cooper with us?
He's
Like, would
not,
he have been able
and
to
he
make
couldn't.
it across the water or any of
He
that?
can't run across water or
any of
Jump
Me?
that far?
Could he have just ridden on top of me as I walked through the water?
You did mention
your
it.
dimension door.
Yeah. Is your
So,
dimension
no.
door Ted Cooper?
No.
Yeah, he can only do
Yeah,
one.
that's fair.
It was either him or Wave.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Ah,
Fair.
Jesus. Increased damage. An unarmed strike attack by 1 die. Oh well.
That would have been nice.
Next time.
Excellent.
Yeah, he's got currently he doesn't really have a good way to get there. It's a 5-foot deep moat.
Yeah, that's
and
why I
it's a stone
didn't
wall.
say he came with us anyway, because I was like,
He
I
could
was
be there,
assuming
and if you
he
guys get the doors open and drop
Yeah.
something down, that he could come in that way. So then it's the guy you've got grappled. He's not happy. So at first, I would like all of you to make me wisdom saving throws.
Natural
16.
20,
lucky.
24.
Lucky.
And once per roll.
Do I have to use the second one?
You
Or
get
is
to
it
choose.
better?
Charge.
Oh, gee. 6.
24.
So everybody, you're terrified of this guy. You are frightened of him for the next minute. The rest of you are not.
Hell no.
Alright.
Bitch, please.
And then he whistles, and you hear
No.
you. That's true. Yes, you did. Well, I mean, he could just pull your hand away from his mouth. It's his turn. He could just be like,
But I'm grappled.
that doesn't
And that would hurt him to do that.
I mean, it doesn't though because
He's
it's
got the
not.
spike in his mouth.
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay, that's fine. He does.
no. Because the second that I try to do this to one of you, it's going to be the same argument the other way around.
That's fine. If it's
Because
one of his
all
things, he
it
does.
is he can't move.
Alright, that's fine.
That's what grapple does.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, he has his weapons that were. There's a short bow that was left next to the chessboard, but he does still have his weapon on him, which is a glaive. Doesn't do a whole lot of good when you're held on the side of the wall, but he's gonna use it anyway.
Gravy.
Evil baby.
And he pulls out the glaive and he whistles as a free action, and you hear hoofbeats from inside, kind of going, and you hear like a banging at the front door.
Okay.
And he's gonna make an attack at Rick.
Yeah.
And you watch as, in a very similar fashion to what Brina just did, his glaive begins to charge with some sort of profane energy. 21.
Yeah, that hits. He takes 2 damage though.
And he takes 2 damage. So it's still 2 or is it 3 now?
I'm pretty sure it's still 2.
I think it's 2.
I think it's 2 until like 14 or something.
That's dumb.
Yeah.
If you think total damage it adds, it's good.
No, I'm not saying it's not.
But Rage does not scale much.
It's on every hit.
I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Those are the things I'm good at. this time. 11.
You are blinded.
Alright, well, at least I have him currently.
Yes. As though a blinding smite has befallen you.
I can't see.
And he's like, yeah, I know.
I was talking to you.
And he's like, yeah, but I'm going to answer anyway. So you are going to take 5 points of slashing damage from the glaive.
Alright.
And 16 points of radiant damage.
Okay.
And he's going to strike out at Brina. Ooh, that was so close. It's a 9.
Yes.
He's going to strike out at Wave. With a 25.
That'll hit.
I had a feeling. You will take 6 points of slashing damage. Then, it is everybody else on the boy's turn. So, there are...
Is that how Loviatar dishes out damage?
See, you say that. Then come the spears.
Spears!
It was going to be a short bow, but they don't have short bows, they have spears.
Spears.
Spears over here.
So, you see as all these people on the wall begin to run towards you. And they are 10-foot wide walls, so 10 foot high, 10 feet wide, so you can get 2 people side by side. Well, yeah, watch the bottom of that cup.
Is it going?
It's going.
Is there another cup we can stick it in?
There's like
Just chug.
4 untitled.
Chug.
Yes.
Chug the coffee.
They might be going.
Will endure.
Are they going?
Oh, it burns.
Is that one going too? Check the bottom.
Yeah.
There was a little coffee button there, so just be careful. Like, take it out of the bottom cup before you drink it, otherwise you will spill on yourself.
Good call.
So, they come running around.
Spears.
Got everybody here, all 7 of them. Yeah. Plus this one guy was 8. So they're gonna start stabbing out at you. Good sir. We'll start with you. Get 2 on you. That's a miss. Ooh, that's a miss. That's a miss. That's the one guy. 15, 21. 21. He's gonna deal 12 points of piercing damage to you. And then we'll get 1 stab and 2. We'll have 2 stab at Rev. Oh, that's a miss. That's a 21.
Shield.
Okay. That's less than a 21.
Wild magic thing. Thank you for
Those are misses. Then we'll get 2 at Brina. 15. 21. Miss. Alright, so that's 1 just to 21. So that's going to be 19 points of piercing damage to you, Brina.
19?
19. And that was 6, 2, 4, 6. And that leaves 1 guy. Going for you.
Oh, not for me.
No.
Fuck him then.
He doesn't like you. You look like a scary panda man.
I am a scary bad man.
Like
People
panda.
may have heard of me at this point.
18 is a miss on you,
Killed
Pat.
the dragon.
23.
Panda. Ah!
23 hits, though, Pat?
23 hits.
I got hit right in the chest with one.
Okay.
I'm leaking. Oh, my new sweater.
Actually, sorry. We're going to start here. You're going to take
Smell like coffee.
11 points of bludgeoning damage, and I need you to make a strength saving throw.
That's 14.
You are knocked prone as he bashes you to the ground with his shield. But a 20 misses anyway, with advantage. So, that is their turn, Rick.
Use your chill blade.
Man, that would have been a whole bunch of damage.
I got this guy leaned out over the side.
Yeah.
I drop him.
Okay. He's gonna...
Into the moat,
Yeah.
ideally.
Yeah.
What's this? Ha! And then I drop him. Because I'm blind. It's the joke. I pop back up and I start attacking recklessly.
Okay.
Recklessly.
Like it.
With the Titan Blade. And I'm going to use a bonus action to make it bigger. Terrible to attack recklessly and just have it be like 1. 16.
That hits.
Alright, cool.
Actually, no. This guy's gonna parry away with his spear.
Sounds like you parried.
These are all they're all straight rolls.
Yes. I'm gonna use a charge for my second attack. Hey, a 19.
19 hits.
Alright.
These guys are all untouched.
So that is 10. 19 damage.
19 damage, alright. Yeah, you stab into Titan Blade, right?
Yes.
So you slash into this guy. And he takes it, he's wearing studded leather armor, he's got a shield and a spear. He's doing okay.
Come on, you landlubber.
And he's just like, we're all on land. What?
Don't ask.
I'm way off. I can't see.
Alright. Anything else, Rick?
I can't see. Rev, I can't see. That's what he says.
I only answer for reference.
I can't see.
You can make a Constitution saving throw at the end of your turn.
Woo! 14.
That still fail.
Alright, well, that's a damn shame.
Alright, I'm going to...
They're pretty much all kind of
Stand
grouped up
there.
on you.
It's contemptible.
Okay, so the guy that Rick hit...
He's 10 feet down in the moat.
No, the one that he hit.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to attack the guy next to him.
Okay.
With first bonus action, Searing Smite.
Oh no, my
Green Flame Blade.
Okay.
You're right.
Range damage can go up.
Oh, nice.
Did you say Green Flame Blade?
I did.
Weird.
Yeah.
Did you swap attunements?
No.
Oh, no, I was just curious. Or not attunements,
Invocations?
yeah.
No, I'm just... That guy took a bunch of damage. I'm just trying to get him with guaranteed damage.
I see.
To see what happens. So if I hit this first guy,
I see.
the second guy's definitely taking some damage. Does a 18 hit.
It does.
Alright, so
Yeah, this guy already
going to
parried, so
take
he can't do it.
this.
Oh, wait, you're attacking the guy next to him?
Yes.
So he's gonna parry away for a 19.
That's my turn.
Okay. Wait.
It activate chill plate.
Good call. You are on the ground.
And then I'm gonna stand up.
You stand up. And then
Back.
that's probably a next good move.
With a 21.
Who are you attacking?
Closest motherfucker with a spear.
Okay.
For 9 points damage.
The second one gonna be a crit. Next successful
Or
attack.
is this one?
Well, it says the next successful attack.
18.
Success?
Huzzah. It's max, right? Max critical damage?
No, it's just a crit.
Oh.
So double.
So double damage.
20.
20 damage?
Yep.
Okay.
Pretty darn good.
Yeah. He takes it. And he's like, ah! I've seen better. But it's not your turn.
I haven't.
You're blinded.
So, who's around me?
All of them.
Except the one in the moat.
Except for the one in the moat.
That's fair.
They're all, I mean, again, you guys are all sort of clumped up. I had imagined that you and Rick are sort of, or you're kind of like on the top of the wall, Rick's on the side of the wall, these two are next to you, and you're basically just around you in a semicircle are these guys stabbing with spears.
Spears.
Can I break fire without hurting my guys? Or is it too close quarters?
You could, but you won't be able to get all of them.
How many would I be able to get?
You could probably get 3. Or if you moved, you could get all of them and then also your team.
I'm just gonna punch whoever's near me.
Okay.
I'm gonna first though.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't roll for the sparkling charge.
19.
You did not. I will roll. Roll me a d6 extra. 19 hits. No, this guy.
3.
He'll parry you away. Oh, no, he won't because you'll still hit. So you still hit.
Ah!
3 points bust off and hit somebody else.
And I am hitting him with prayer, so I get help.
Good.
So, yeah. 20 points of damage.
Okay. Nice and easy, man. That's 1.
And I'm gonna do it again. No, I'm not.
Okay, no, you're not.
12 does not hit.
Does not.
Yeah, it's fair.
The guy in the moat. You hear sputtering from below.
What? I should have done something.
Oh, you can make me a saving throw because all your attacks would have been an advantage, but he's in the moat, so you can't see him. But you can make me a wisdom saving throw to try to break the frighten.
Natural 20.
Then you do.
Dope.
So he is going to do something. You guys aren't paying attention. Then it's all the spear guys. Same deal. 2 on you, wave. That is a miss. An 18 is a miss, and another miss for that guy. This guy is gonna miss. That one's gonna miss. That one's gonna miss. Well, that third guy who hit you before, he's gonna go for you too. Everybody's rolling like garbage tonight. Brina, natural 20 will hit Brina.
No!
Yes, it will.
No!
There was bound to be one eventually.
Yeah.
Enough rolling, it will happen.
6. 12 is 18. 22 points of piercing damage.
Oh, I didn't do my thing.
You didn't hit.
Oh, I didn't. You're right. Take that away.
It's yours.
No, that's fair. Take it.
So 22 points of piercing damage,
Okay.
followed by 11 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
19 hit?
That's the number.
Okay, followed by, from a different gentleman, 12, 22, 30 points. Alright, and then the 2 on Rev. So 18?
Miss.
Miss. Miss. 23.
Hit.
Okay. And then that guy will stab at you with a spear. None.
Shield.
No, it's too high. I think, right?
No, I could. I'm just saving the spell slot.
Makes sense. 17 points of piercing damage. Cool. And that is their turn.
So convenient.
Rick.
Alright, I am
That's
gonna
convenient.
use a bonus action to increase the Titan Blade.
Okay.
And then I am going to attack twice. I'm going to attack the guy that I just attacked previously. Twice. I'm going to roll on both. It's double 16s on the roll.
All
So
right.
that is 25s.
Yeah.
So the first one, that is 9, 10, 12, plus 9, 21.
21. Alright.
Alright, and then I'm going to come across and hit him again. Oh yeah, that's a lot better. 10, 20, 29.
Okay. That's also very good, yeah. So at the end of this turn, you gotta make me a DC 20 strength saving throw.
No, I thought it was.
It's 15 to start. I looked it back up.
Oh, okay. Oh. Nope, that is
You have advantage.
You have advantage of rage.
Because you are a rage.
No, it doesn't matter. All the time.
You did your best.
You did the best.
I drop it on the ground.
Back to regular size.
What's up?
It's back to regular size.
Pick it up.
Yeah.
Right. Try that again.
Ref.
I am going to. Oh wait! First, I gotta make a concentration check on Searing Smite because I got hit, but I got a 18.
Yeah, you're good.
And
can I
now
roll for blindness?
Yeah, totally.
roll for eyes.
All right, 18.
You're free.
2 eyes.
2 eyes. You can see out of both of them.
One eye.
All right. Now, don't do it.
He did. He just rolled for eyes.
That guy's got a short bow. He's coming back in.
I'm gonna take a little peek
Oh,
over the
shit,
edge.
That would be
And I
very.
do. Who fell?
Oh, the dude who fell?
Yes.
Yeah. Maybe a perception check.
You know, Jake.
No.
6.
I'm pretty sure.
You don't see him.
No, not there.
It's like a shadow in the night. This guy.
Makes sense. Now I'm going to flourish and it was already in my hand.
Yeah.
I attacked last
Yep.
turn.
Yep.
I'm gonna do like a cool spin
Yeah.
and then attack the dude in front of me.
Okay.
Am I?
I don't know.
Are you reference?
Yeah. 23 to hit.
Oh,
Yeah.
So he's gonna take a dirt and dirt. That is.
You attacking the guy that Rick was attacking, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that is 16 damage. Does type matter?
It does not.
Okay. And then, since I also had a Searing Smite on there, where are you at? He's got to make some kind of save or something. He has to make a con save.
Oof. 22.
He passes and is not on fire.
Because it's raining.
Then
That's the rain, yeah.
I'm going to, in between my 2 attacks, bonus action, Branding Smite, and attack this guy again. With a 20.
Yeah, it hits.
Alright.
You cannot parry that.
That's going to be 17 points of damage. Fuck you, sir. And he has to make a
Constitution saving throw.
Nope.
Well, he fails, whatever it is.
There's no save.
Well, then he doesn't fail.
The
He
attack
just can't
deals an
turn
extra
invisible.
2d6 damage to the target, which becomes visible if it's invisible. And he sheds a dim light for 5-foot radius. So
Okay.
he's glowing.
Did you deal the extra 2d6 already?
I did.
Okay. He's glowing. Wave.
So,
It's your turn.
I'm gonna bonus action, second wind. Oh yeah, 17.
Don't forget the 5 temporary hit points you get every turn. The start of every turn.
I do remember that. They don't stack.
They don't stack.
They don't
Correct.
stack. So I'm gonna attack the nearest spearman
Spears, yeah.
with a 17.
He's gonna parry that away.
Son of a bitch. I'm gonna attack him again. This time it'll be for a 19.
Little hit.
But I should have done that first turn. Old person.
It'll be a
So
13.
he would drown.
13.
Yes.
All right.
And it's
Cool.
upcast, so you can hold people, other people.
And that's it.
Yeah.
All right. Brina.
Next time.
Yourself.
Myself. I need help.
That is your action.
And then we need a key point to make use the dodge as a bonus action. So yeah.
That's good.
Good call. All right. Dude is moving somewhere. Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe he's just
I don't know.
drowning. Who knows? Maybe he can't swim.
Maybe you can't swim.
I don't know.
All right. Everybody. Spearmans.
Spearman.
All right. So
I'm more of a
wave.
wintergreen guy.
Ha
Ew.
ha ha.
Good choice.
I'm honest. I'm team wintergreen.
Yeah, I know.
I know.
You only have gross gum.
22.
I have peppermint gum sometimes.
So he takes a D8.
4.
4 points of cold damage.
But I happen to
this
only
guy.
ask for gum when you have them.
That's true.
But you are still going to take 6 points.
Great.
That's 1, 5. Okay, so that's 2 more hits.
Oh,
Uh,
first one 2 damage. Second one 2 damage. What the hell?
okay, 2 damage. So first one's gonna deal to you 10 damage.
Oh.
Second one was a natural 20 though.
Oh.
So that's 12, 19, 23.
You ever notice that on D6s and D8s, the bottom of the 6 is underlined, even though there is no 9?
Right. I'm sorry, Rick.
Bonus action. Or can I not do the type?
It's for long rest.
Yeah, damn. Oh well, then in that case, I am just going to attack recklessly.
I got 20 health.
I'm gonna try to hit that guy. Natural 20.
Oh shit.
Brutal
Alright.
critical.
Hell yeah. That's 5d6.
If only it was last turn.
Yeah, no.
96.
Woo-hoo! 5, 5, 5, 6, 6.
That's the best roll Jake's ever done.
That's the best roll. No, I had one smite with Theron that was like 8, 8, 7.
27.
27 plus 9. 36.
45.
It's a good hit.
You just making up numbers, Pat?
45. Does that kill him? Did
No.
39 kill him?
No.
No. Alright, well, I'm gonna
What
have...
was the actual number?
39.
39.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna attack him one more time.
Okay.
For a 20.
That will hit.
Alright. No,
Significantly less damage.
Ooh,
Another 2
10,
fives.
19.
19. Alright. He is
Whoa, you die!
he's still alive. Would you like to punch him
Yeah.
as a bonus action?
Oh yeah, I didn't use my bonus action. Hell yeah. Recklessly punch him. But a 16 is gonna miss.
Well, it's gonna tie, but he's gonna parry.
Asshole.
Alright. Rev.
I am gonna go for the feller that Rick here's been
Yeah, he
attacking.
does not look good.
I am going to bonus action hex.
Kill him.
Thanks.
What?
Now,
Nice.
I'm
Not
going-
cursed,
Oh,
just
not
hex.
cursed.
Just
I'm
hex.
sorry.
Now I'm going to attack
I
him
get excited about
once
the
more.
sweet voices.
Natural 20.
Well, shit.
So, ooh, but I'm no.
Not this guy.
Not this guy, not this time. So, with my
Get hard
2d8
respected.
and my 2d6, that's what I'm going
important.
to
Hey, it's been a while. It's been a minute.
Oh dear. 6 and 6
Been
is
12
12.
seconds.
8 is 20. 26 damage.
Just
obliterated. And then, do I have to? Is it a thing?
No,
Or
I
does
think
it
it just happens.
All right, and then so I swing to decapitate him, and it works. And then as his body sloughs down, his specter stays. It's
Yeah.
Harvey Specter.
Oh, yeah.
This one looks like that guy.
Oh,
The other
makes
ones
sense.
look like that kobold.
Yeah.
So you still have a second attack and Harvey Specter.
Yes, I do. So I'm gonna
One,
attack.
one down.
Attack the
And
next
there's
guy.
what, 8 left? Plus the dude in the moat?
6 left plus the dude in the middle.
Yes.
Oh.
Guys,
Natural 20.
that's
Nice.
20.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Well, which one would you like to go for?
I guess the next closest guy,
Okay.
and then
Doesn't
I
matter.
am going to use my final
Nah,
spell
bonus
slot to smite.
Hex, so you-
Bonus action. Move
So
it.
damn.
He can move it next turn.
Yeah.
Oh, guys, holy shit.
That's 10, 20, 30, 37 plus 6,
God damn.
43.
Oh yeah, man.
And then Harvey's turn.
And then Harvey is going to try and touch that dude.
He's on the creatures tab in D&D Beyond for you.
Ooh, there's a creature's Oh, that's awesome.
That is awesome.
Harvey, look at him. Look at you, little guy. Excuse me. Little guy's gonna attack.
Okay.
Ooh. Where are you?
All the bonuses are in there appropriately.
All right. So let's see if that works. That probably didn't work. 17.
No, that will hit.
All right. He is going to take 8 necrotic damage, and he has to make a con save.
What's the save?
10.
Nah, he passed.
Oh, he passed.
I'm gonna toll the deadly guy in the mud.
You don't see him.
Oh, fuck. I'm gonna toll the person that's closest to me.
Okay. We'll say it's this guy.
I have good news and bad news.
And he's been hit?
Yes.
What's up? Bong! The good news
He
is,
fails.
pretty good turn.
Yeah.
Bad news.
No more good turns.
No more spell slots. I've used all of my magic.
Oh,
Yes.
shit. 13 points.
You'll just have to do well.
Yeah, this guy goes down.
Alright. And then I'm going to take vigilance and smack the snot out of another one.
That is 2 down.
For 19.
19 will hit this guy, but he's already parried, so.
For 14 points of damage.
14 points. Alright, so as it stands, one guy has taken retributive damage from hitting you. The other guy's looking pretty damaged, and then 3 of these guys are untouched.
Yep.
Rita.
Dude who's near me.
Okay. We'll say it's this guy who's been damaged the most.
Okay.
Like we're attacking them in a team format.
We'll say that you guys are that well.
27.
That hits. No dodging that.
15 points of damage.
Okay, he is still up, but he does not look great.
And do it to team. 28.
Yep. Yes,
yeah.
it is. Evrand has been going for over a year with skipped weeks.
17 points of damage.
You, this guy goes down.
Next guy.
All right, we're going for the next guy who's been damaged. We'll assume.
Sure.
It's the only sensible way to do this.
18.
This guy will parry. So.
19.
Well, you already parried once, so he can't.
Ha
He only gets to parry once, one attack.
Wouldn't have helped anyway.
It would have tied, yeah. I still would have been taking the damage.
18.
18 points. All right.
Fuck yeah. That's some consistent damage.
You hear the doors open.
Crash
The
open?
gate, yeah, from the front. And you see galloping in on a warhorse is Glaive Guy.
Glaive guy.
But we're up on the wall.
You are up on the wall. And unfortunately, they use ladders to get up to the wall, not steps.
Aha.
That is fortunate.
For you, not for him.
Yeah.
And his short bow's up top. So he's going to ride in and look for a weapon. Then it's the other guys, spears.
Spear.
So, Rev, that's a natural 1. It's a 19.
19 is the number.
Alright. 8 points. Then a natty 20. So we'll go with that will be 10, 19, 23 points. And then the next guy misses 3 times. Brina. Oh wait, that was 2 guys. So then the last guy will go for Brina, we'll say. 20.
Yes. Reaction.
Okay, half damage.
Yeah.
So that will be 10 points and half to 5. That's a miss. And a miss. That's their turn. Rick, 3 guys left.
Alright.
I'm sorry, 4 guys left. I forgot about one, but whatever.
I am going to attack. There's.
One guy's been damaged.
Alright, I'm gonna attack him. We got a coordinated assault recklessly for 16.
That will hit.
Alright.
And these guys have been parrying, so.
Damn. For 13 damage.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna attack him recklessly again.
Alright.
For a 16.
Still hits.
That's why we work as a team. For 14 damage.
Alright.
And then I'm gonna punch him. Recklessly.
Sure.
For a 21.
That will hit. It's a d4 plus your strength plus rage.
Use Pat's D4. It's right here.
Rage damage is a 3.
11. I'm so used to the 2.
Okay.
I've had it for 9
Okay.
levels.
There are one guy's pretty beat up. He's bloodied, and the other 3 that are untouched.
All right. First I'll have Harvey go for the bloodied guy.
Okay. Save to not lose health.
Ugh. 15
To hit? Oh,
to hit.
Oh, sorry.
All right. Then I'm gonna go after him. First bonus action, switch my hex over to this guy.
Yep.
27 to hit.
Yep, that'll work.
For 14 plus 6, 20 damage.
Okay.
And I'm gonna attack again. 17.
Hits.
Alright. For 15 damage.
So.
Oh, and he has disadvantage on strength saves. I didn't specify.
Strength checks.
Straight strength checks.
Wait.
I'm going to attack with vigilance. Somebody that's not been hit
Okay.
for 26
Yeah.
for 12 points of damage.
Huh?
And attack on another one that hasn't been hit
Gotcha.
for 26 again. And this time for 13 points of damage.
Okay. Great. There are 3 guys that have now been damaged. One looks pretty rough, and 1 guy untouched.
Punch the guy who looks rough.
Let's see how you do.
15.
Nope.
Do it again. 19.
Okay.
We're getting this parry thing down. They keep trying, but it's not working anymore.
13 points of damage.
Alright, well, that guy goes down.
Hell yeah.
These other guys are pretty beefy at the moment. None of them are bloodied. So.
Do it again. 23.
Oh, yeah.
17 points of damage.
Alright. Alright.
Yeah, I just noticed a weird typo in the Harvey Specter thing.
It's
It says his speed is 0 miles,
Oh, I did see that, yeah.
but his fly speed 50 feet.
Yep, it's important.
The last one.
He can't go very far, but he can go there fast.
21.
0 miles. Why is it in miles? Nothing's in miles in this game. Everything's in feet.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything.
16.
Shit's cut.
Alright.
Daily travel.
Yeah. That's it.
And that's it.
Alright.
This is time.
Glaive guy.
Good guy.
Climbs up the ladder.
Ah, shit.
That's his action.
Good action.
Is he at the top of the ladder?
He's at the top of the ladder.
Ah,
Push
he,
him.
he climbed
He's
up
on
a-
the wall.
He climbed up the ladder. So we know he's not a centaur.
That's true. Is his horse? He's not on his horse.
Yes, he is.
Oh, it's
He's
impossible.
on the
Oh, I throw the horse off the wall.
He
I hate
trained.
horses.
He fusioned to his. No, I'm just kidding. All right, so 3 guys left. We'll go with wave. That's an 18. That's not a nope. Brina, natural 20, 19, and the 26. Or Brina.
Sorry, kid.
So first, you're gonna take 10, 17, 21 damage, followed by 11 damage, followed by 15 damage. Then Rev. That 1,
No one wants to punch a spiky panda.
23, 13. Rev, you will take 11 points. Rick, 3 guys.
Okay.
All 2 of them have been very basically damaged.
Blade guy?
Oh, he's there too.
I push him.
He's on the wall.
I attack him to push. Recklessly push him.
I attack him to recklessly push him. Attack. Yes. Those are all words you have said.
Now I do it. 29.
Try and push him off the wall.
Yeah.
Back into, because he's more towards the.
Oh no, I'll push him back into the regular area. Because it's just 5 feet. Ah!
Natural 20, 27.
He still loses.
Alright.
Ah!
2d6. 1d6. Takes 1 point of falling damage, and he's very angry.
Is he prone?
He's prone on the ground, yeah.
Breath fire. Jumping.
I'm jumping. With the Titan Blade. Coming straight down on him. With a 21.
Can't do much about that.
Alright. Recklessly, obviously. Can I add an extra d6 for
Sure.
full damage?
Yeah.
Internet, yeah. Oh, that was a 3. 3, that's 12. 21.
He's like, fuck you.
Ah! And then I punch him in the face.
And he's like, really, fuck you.
Your bonus action. No, I don't. I miss him instead.
And he's like,
I go to punch him in the face, but then I realize there's a horse!
Ah!
It distracts me.
of course. Rev.
She died, of course.
Well, of course. Right. How many fat is the guy who I
It's like anti-
he's still up, right?
Yes.
Cool. I'm gonna try and cut him with an overarching come down from up top.
An overarching story.
See what happens. 27 to hit. I'm assuming it.
Oh, yeah.
And he takes 11 damage.
Okay. Where is that? He is over here.
And hopefully we'll have an hour.
All right. And then after that slash, I'm gonna come in for a stab with
Nice.
19 on the roll.
And he's not cursed, right?
He's not cursed. Just hacks.
That'd be a crit.
For fuck you, Sean. 9 damage.
Yeah, alright. Harvey Specter.
And then Harvey Specter, he's gonna try and boop him on the snoop for 21.
Oh, yeah.
For 10 necrotic damage.
He fails. His hit points are reduced by 10.
Ooh.
I don't think it's gonna matter in the long run.
Probably not.
Wait.
12 the dead on the guy who fell off the ladder. Bong.
Oh, he fails.
Oh, yes, he does. Oh, like shit, 11.
Okay, that was your bonus action.
That sounds like shit. You rolled a 3 before.
Alright, then you're gonna attack somebody up here.
normal.
Yes, with vigilance swinging. Girl.
Rena.
Who's around?
Three guys.
Those same
The one that I've been punching?
Sure.
Cool. Keep punching.
punch him.
Ooh, not gonna punch him.
Do it though.
16.
He's gonna parry that one.
Yeah. 26.
He's not gonna parry that one.
18 points of damage.
Alright.
And that's on 28.
Yep.
Oh
Ooh.
yeah.
I had 11 points of damage.
It's not that bad.
That's bad. I rolled a 1, a 1, and a 2.
Guy on the ground gets up.
That's fair.
Says, fuck you. He's gonna attack.
Alright.
First, he's gonna blinding smite.
Alright. With advantage.
Oh, yay. That doesn't matter. So 13. 16. Hey, 22. 22. Alright. So you're gonna take...
He takes 3 damage.
Yes, I thank you. I could tell you were waiting to say that. You're gonna take 12 points of radiant damage and 7 points of slashing. Reduced. Then his horse is gonna come kick you in the head.
Oh!
It's gonna try.
It's gonna take.
It's gonna miss.
With advantage?
Oh, advantage. Horse with an 18.
Oh, it hits, but it takes 3 points of damage.
But you're gonna take 9 points reduced to whatever, 5 points from the bludgeoning horse kick. Spores. Alright, Spearmans. Come on. Alright, we got 3 guys left. Here we go. Rev. 24. Natural 1. 13.
Do I have to make a saving throw?
Or
Blinding Smite?
oh, you're right. He just no, he didn't hit. He didn't hit you.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
Did he? Oh no, you're right. You do. I'm sorry.
A 16.
You pass. So Rev, you're gonna take 15 points.
Ooh, that gets me to 0, but I'm gonna stay at 1 instead.
Yeah, which you can see in D&D Beyond.
You ready? Damage.
You're dead. I'm here.
Yeah, just a death save.
That's weird.
Yeah, it is
It
weird.
should.
Whatever.
All right. So, Brina, that's 22 to hit. A natural 1, 2. So, Brina, you are gonna take 17 points. All right. And then Wave. 21. Just a 21.
7 points of
You're gonna
damage.
take 13 points.
Sunday Beach.
All right. How many points?
7.
7. Rick.
Alright. I am going to attack this guy recklessly.
Okay. His horse is also there.
How many points of damage did I take?
13.
Okay.
With the 24.
Yeah.
Alright, that will be 16 points of damage.
All right. Guy's getting beat up.
Yep.
He's bloodied.
He's bloodied. But you're unconscious, you have 1 health, and you're not. You're dying currently.
Pretty much almost dead. If you see by my hit points here.
Yeah.
Did you second wind yet?
He did.
Mhm. But I'm fighting this guy down here.
Yeah, that's fine.
And his horse.
And his horse.
So I'm gonna attack him again, recklessly, for a 21.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, for 20 points of damage.
Ooh, all right.
Alright. And then I am going to bonus action punch him right in the nose. Hey, look at that!
What?
For a 26.
Yeah, he fell for it like
Yeah.
a sucker.
Like a sucker. Alright, and that will be 13 points of damage.
That's a pretty good punch.
Punch him unconscious.
Great.
Close.
I attempt to.
You don't do it.
Then I climb up the ladder. With my movement.
Opportunity?
I just walk up actually the wall.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
he's gonna make an attack of opportunity.
You do that, guy.
Oh, he's gonna get a 23, and his horse gets an 18.
Alright, so they both hit, but they both take 3 damage.
Okay. The
He
horse-
dies.
No. You take 10 points reduced, and then 10 points reduced from the horse.
Alright, so 10 points.
The horse is constantly rethinking its decisions.
Yeah.
Red, it's your turn.
There's still the 3 guys up here, so I'm going to attempt to upward slash this bitch.
Alright, he doesn't look like he's doing too hot. This guy.
Okay, cool. Does an 18 hit?
It does.
Alright, so he will take a solid 11 points of damage.
That's choice. Choice 11 points right there.
Quite.
Delectable.
Then Harvey Specter's gonna come in, boop him on the snoot. He is going to. I always forget what fucking shit is. I think it's a
Plus 9.
plus 9. So 19 to hit.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, H-bomb getting a 12 points of necrotic damage.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
He's still up.
Barely. And he fails. The hit points reduced again.
Little
22.
bitch. Yeah, and then I'm going to attempt my patented decapitation.
Alright, let's see it.
18.
Yeah.
You have more than one Spectre?
No.
It was a 14 damage.
He drops dead, and sprouting forth from his neck cavity when you kill him, plops into your hand an incredibly heavy gold fiddle that you must play in a challenge against your otherworldly patron to save your soul.
Right now?
Cool.
Maybe. I don't know. That's what the trinket says.
That's not good news.
Dang, so many.
Internet's giving all the love.
I appreciate it.
That there are 2 guys left, and then the guy down on the ground. That Rick's fighting, and his horse.
Bong on the horse.
Why? There's so many better things to do.
Natural 20 from the horse.
Why are you like?
It doesn't understand.
Why are you like this?
Hey, we have an emote for that.
For vigilance, for 20
Okay.
on somebody.
Yep.
And that's going to be for 16 points of damage.
Cool. One guy at this point still completely untouched.
Yep.
Alright, Rena. You're unconscious?
Yeah.
Death saving throw, please.
Does anybody have a healing
5.
thing?
That is a fail.
Yeah, it is.
A healing spell?
Guy on the ground. It's gonna be like, coward!
Loser!
And he's just like, shut up! And he's like,
No.
but he commands you, he casts command on you, and you're all the way up the wall.
Mm-hmm.
He commands you to grovel.
Okay.
I'd like you to make a wisdom saving throw.
17.
He's like, grovel, and you're like, no! And he's like, fuck!
No!
That's his
I don't follow
action.
that command either.
Alright, Spearman. That 1. 19, wave?
No.
That's one whole guy's whole turn.
Fight me!
And he's like, make me an intimidation or persuasion check. He's like, fine. That's
Yeah.
a hit. That's a miss. And that's a miss.
Oh no, he has advantage.
Well. So he's gonna hit you 3 times.
Alright, he's gonna take 9 damage.
I know. 11, so let's just do this. So that's 14, plus another 14, plus another 14.
Weird.
So cut that all in half.
21.
And then he takes 9 points. Alright,
But 8 of that is my temporary hit points.
Rick.
Alright, cool.
Ash says, Wave, I wonder if your horse could get natural 20s.
I
They're
ride
rivals
to
now. Rick, fuck you guy.
Who's looking bad right now?
Sold records?
Except for all of my team.
The horse?
I don't care about the horse.
And the fuck you guy.
Alright, and the other guy's perfectly fine.
He took 9 points of damage, and the other guy is looking okay, but he's not bloodied yet.
Okay. I am gonna be like, quit while you're behind to the guy who just attacked me 3 times, and then I'm gonna move past him and attack the other guy.
He's gonna make an opportunity.
I don't
against
care.
you. He's gonna miss.
Alright.
With a 10.
22.
Yep.
Alright, I'm gonna attack him 3 times real quick. 26, and a bonus action punch for 25.
Yeah, you can't parry any of those.
Nope. Alright, so that's 6, 7, and 4. So that is 15, 17 plus 27 for my bonuses. 14 plus 27 is 41.
And he's like,
Ah! On the other guy.
ah!
I scream back at him.
Yeah.
Attack the guy. Rick's attack.
Smart.
With 12.
Nope.
25.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Oh, bonus action. Hex.
Got it.
For 12 damage. And then Harvey is gonna go with a 23
I got some words.
to hit. And he's gonna take 7 damage. Alright, and I really have to go.
Yeah. Wait.
Healing word on Brina.
Makes sense.
For 8 points of healing.
Okay.
And Vigilance for a 26.
Yeah.
For 17. 15 points of damage. 15.
Okay. That's one more attack.
No for 12.
No for 12. Brina, you're awake. There are 2 guys left.
Punch him!
Okay, let's see it.
16.
That hits. Oh, he's gonna parry.
Oh.
20.
That will hit.
12.
This guy goes down.
Next one.
Alright.
Kill him before shot
16.
He's gonna parry.
24.
That hits. 13.
13.
Alright. He's still up. Bonus action.
Thanks for staying.
Really?
Thank you. Oh, I'm you. I'm gonna attack mostly. I think that's all I can do.
That's all you got.
I got hex.
You have Hex up, and you have 1 Tides of Chaos left.
Okay.
Bonus
Harvey.
action.
Thank you for everything.
Love you, Sean.
Love you too, Jake.
Drive safe, man.
You too, Pat.
Thank
Is he gonna be able to get out behind you?
Yeah, I parked next to him, so I can get out.
You park behind me?
No.
Alright.
Well, you can always make 1 punch as a bonus action without using key points.
Oh. So I have 2 normal punches,
And 1
And
bonus
one
action.
bonus action punch, and then flurry of blows.
It just
Key
makes
point.
it
Punch,
1
punch.
more.
Just makes it 1 more.
So it's always 3, and flurry of blows makes it 4 total.
Right. I already did my 4 attacks though.
You just did 2 attacks.
I only did 2?
Yeah.
Ow!
You punched him twice. That's why I was.
I'm gonna keep punching then.
Yeah. That's it.
28.
That hits.
10, 15, 22.
Okay.
Hell yeah. Great.
19.
He already parried, so
Aha!
that's the number anyway.
11.
Oh no!
All right. And how you doing on key points at this point?
I'm gonna keep it.
Yeah. 1.
I'm not gonna reroll that.
I have 2 more left.
All right. It's the guy on the ground, and he's gonna say, "Growl!"
I curse you. No.
17 again.
No. Fuck you.
And the horse is like, "All right, it's the guy who's left.
The guy I told that he should just quit while he's
Yeah,
behind.
he's already been beat up by Brina, so he's gonna stab.
You're right. He's left.
I am right.
Well, that's a 3. That's an added 20 though.
Mm.
And that's an 18. So Brina, dude's gonna stab at you because you just pushed his shit in there. 10, 21, 24 on the first.
And I'm unconscious
All
again.
right, and then he's gonna stab. Wait,
Oh, fuck me.
which was an 18 on the roll, so that would hit. That's a 25. He's gonna deal to you, Wave, 14 points.
Well,
Did you count the 5 temporary you got at the start of the turn? That put you at 14.
yes, yeah.
How much does
It's a
it?
10 special! It's like the Jake special, except 1 better.
Oh, you're right. It is 14.
What's your what damage did you do? to him? Did you
7.
7?
Oh, no, I do it too.
Yeah.
Okay, so this guy, there's his health. I lost it in all. Oh wait, no. There we go.
Does he look bad at this point?
It looks worse than he did before.
That's good. That's all you can really hope for.
How much was it, Pat? 7?
7.
Okay. Brick.
Alright, I'm gonna take the Titan blade and hit him over the head, but with the flat to try and knock him unconscious.
This guy up top here?
Yeah, recklessly. With a 28.
Okay, that's gonna hit.
Ooh, yeah, 19 damage.
Alright, he's still up.
Alright. Chit. You're down?
Yeah.
That's not good. You're almost dead.
He's just stable.
Yeah, but he's not unconscious right now.
Yeah, he's. I thought you put it at 0, didn't I?
No.
No, he had 14 with.
Oh, the 5. I see.
Points.
I had 16 total.
Okay.
Gotcha.
And then 19.
That is.
All right.
Yeah, it is.
All right, cool. And that will deal 17 points of damage.
He's still up.
All right, and then I'm gonna bonus action punch him in the nose to knock him unconscious. For a 27.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, darn.
There it is.
I know, but that's not how that works. For 12.
Yeah, you knock him unconscious.
Told you to quit while you were behind.
Alright. It's Rev's turn. The guy's still down on the bottom and this guy up here.
Does he have any, like... he's gonna Eldritch Blast him.
Harvey.
Yeah, Harvey Specter's also gonna do some stuff.
Eldritch Blast.
I don't know. Actions. There we go. Spells. Black Staff. Nope, that's a 14. Eldritch Blast. And that one is a 20 Eldritch Blast.
That'll hit.
Alright. And it's just a flat D10, right?
No, it's +5.
Oh shit, great. 15.
Is that 2d10 at this point?
What?
Is that 2d10 at this point?
Oh,
Yeah.
bonus action moves his curse first.
Sure. Okay, so roll a d6 on top of that.
I forgot, because... 6! That's damage!
Oh, that'll do it. That takes that guy out.
Oh, great.
His horse.
Disappears?
Yeah.
Oh.
Fuck that horse. Horse was an asshole.
It was smart. He was a paladin type bastard.
He was a paladin type bastard. That's it. He was smiting you.
Evil paladins.
Oh well.
And he just, as you hit him with the Eldritch Blast, he just like, he loves it. It's just like, it's all creepy. He loves the pain. He loves it.
She's strange. Status don't like
He's a Kelemvor?
No, he's a.
No. Reference.
Yeah.
Kelemvor, take you!
Alright. Down he goes.
Alright. And then.
Then you have one unconscious guy. And maybe more.
And one unconscious girl. Can you heal her?
Woo! Either way.
Oh, no. Use cure wounds.
What?
You have cure wounds still?
He
Oh,
never did.
Never, ever. Alright, fair enough.
6 points.
Fuck.
Now I have 2 healing spells left.
Are there other buildings in here? We didn't
So-
ever go over that.
Yeah, you never did because no one really ever talked too much about
There
what
wasn't
happened.
really time.
Yeah, so you've got your 10-foot wall that you're standing on, and then down in the middle
Yeah, what's
here,
going on?
there are the 7-foot ladders in all 4 corners.
Mm-hmm.
And then in the middle, there is 2 kind of substructures, if you will. You've got a room that you can't see in.
Right.
It's kind of, it looks like it's a square room, like a 10-foot by 10-foot square room. You've got a much longer room, which looks to be about a 15-foot by 30-foot room, more than likely, say, a barracks.
Right.
And then there's a cage with someone inside it that's also in the courtyard.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is he alive?
He seems to be from a distance.
Alright. You guys wait here. I'm gonna go check it out.
Okay.
I'll loot the bodies.
Okay. House reference.
I got it. Nice.
Alright. So I walk down the wall, and then I'm gonna look over this guy, the Loviatar guy, the one I mostly killed.
Yeah.
Does he have any stuff on him that seems magical, or fun, or interesting?
No.
I take his glaive.
He's got a glaive. His short bow he left up on the wall. Plate mail. A little dinged up now, but still
Nah, I'm not gonna
serviceable.
bother with that.
The
Personally,
Loviatar holy symbol.
I'll take that, but
Smash it.
no, I'm just gonna throw it.
And he had a chest set up on the bench up there.
That seems like something Rick doesn't want at all.
That's fair.
So I go over to the hanging cage.
Okay. Yeah, so you go over to this cage and you can see a middle-aged man in simple white robes and sandals Got a graying brown beard, sunken brown eyes, and deep worry lines across his forehead. When he sees you walking towards him, he struggles up to his feet and just says, "El Mater be praised."
Brother Drander?
And he says, "Yes, I am Drander."
Alright. Is the cage locked?
It is, but you may be able to just force it if you so wish.
I'm just gonna try to force it, as I so wish. Go.
Yeah, make me straight.
Alright.
Sorry.
What else is going on in honor at the unconscious dude in my rope?
19.
And then turn it to steel.
Okay, you do that.
19.
Yeah, you smash through the lock.
Alright, I just smashed through the lock. Well, move back. Be careful.
Alright, yeah, you do that.
Alright, I'm gonna retract my gloves and kind of lightly bring them down onto the ground. I'll be like, Brother Drander, can you heal diseases?
And he says, "Of course, my child."
Oh, we are in great need of your assistance.
And he says, "Of course, of course." And he looks like shit. Like, he's been beat to shit. He's unconscious, but he's like, where must I go? And he's like stumbling as he's walking, as he's beaten.
Why don't you guys come down here?
I go down there, and when I see his condition,
Oh, I'm already done. That's where the unconscious dude is, right?
I'm gonna healing
Yeah, I'm already
word
done.
Brother Drander for 6 points.
Okay. He will take you 6 points of healing. There seems to be like a knowing nod, glance that he made.
Oh, no, I did not need healing, says my friends.
And he's like, "Oh, all right." So he looks over.
Oh, hey.
And
Oh, the thing is open. Is there a way to get across the water?
there you see that there are reinforced planks underneath the like the catwalk of the wall. So they basically just had 20-foot wide wooden reinforced planks that they would just drop.
Oh.
Open the door
Am
and then
I
drop.
able to drop one?
Yeah.
Okay.
You do. The door is
Come
open.
here, JC!
The door is open because the guy came in the door.
Hey, buddy.
He snuggles up to you. Licks your wounds a little.
No, thanks, man.
Little bite.
No. It's a terrible thing to do.
So yeah, that's fine.
So
Bird, not a velociraptor.
They're all technically birds. Science. Anyway, so he says, "What can I do? Well, who needs healing?"
I'm suffering from corpse cough.
He's like, "Oh, you poor thing. You look like shit."
Everybody looks like shit.
But he's like, "It's true."
I'm actually okay.
He's like, "You
I'm
look,"
not.
and he's just like, "Come here." And he will rub his hands together. He will place them on either side of your cheek, and he will cast Lesser Restoration to remove a disease from you.
So his max hit points are up again?
When he takes a long rest, they are, but the disease is removed.
You need to stop getting sick, man.
Yeah.
It's causing us a lot of issues.
Did you know if there were any other people here? I used to be work them out, but
He said, "I didn't really see anyone else. I think you dealt with all of them."
alright. I'm gonna go look in the barracks. Is there anyone in there?
So you go and look in the barracks. No, but you can make me a perception check.
18.
Okay, let's see. You find amongst kind of the belongings of the soldiers here in the barracks a note,
Aha!
an unsigned note.
I read it.
It reads, "The glorious day of suffering nears. Nothing can restrain our goddess's will. For now, patience. We must await word about the tiefling sacrifice as a sign of Loviatar's ascendancy. We will capture... We will capture the forest for Loviatar's glory."
Capture.
Alright. Got a clear. Come in here. We'll rest up.
What should we do with this unconscious dude?
We'll bring him in here. What's that other building?
The storeroom?
Does it lock?
It is not locked. You want to go? Oh, yeah, it does not have a lock on it.
Okay.
It's a 10-foot by 10-foot room.
Yeah, I'll pop in there real quick just to look.
Okay. You find a lockbox, which you easily can break open with 60 silver pieces and 12 gold pieces in it.
All right.
Up to 70 gold.
And 15 days of rations for 8 people.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
All the rations!
Look at all this food.
I'll never starve.
And then like occasional and like other basic armor and stuff.
Take all the rations.
Okay.
Throw it on the floor. Carpet.
Yep. Okay. You do that.
Good move.
Brother, Drander, sorry. It's been a long evening. Early evening. Been a long minute. When we were investigating your kidnapping, we came across your diary.
Oh yeah, here you go,
We
bro.
searched it for clues and found that you were
He's like, perhaps.
No! What is wrong?
Perhaps.
Why? You know what? A person's diary is their most private possession. Okay? We used it in order to help him give it back.
That's true.
That's not cool.
I don't want to reading material on the road.
Shouldn't take people's diaries. It's not cool. Alright, anyway. We saw in your last entry that you were talking about sorrow. And we think that that's a tiefling?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, and he will tell you that the Church of Ilmater believes that she is the intended victim because she is destined to become a prophet of Ilmater. And he suspects that his kidnapping was designed to break the spirit of the citizens of Wickham and to prevent him from interfering with her abduction.
Ah, shit. So we gotta get back.
So yeah, he actually begs you to escort him back to town so he can begin preparations to try and save her.
Yes, after
and
1 hour.
And he says, that's fine. And he says, I believe that this is a sign that Ilmater himself has sent you here. And you should not turn your back on your destiny.
I will tell him about the feelings that I had from Elmater to send us here.
And he's like, my prayers have been answered. They've sent me a champion.
Well,
Yep.
And friends.
Champion and friends.
I am the undefeatable.
He's like, you looked pretty defeated back there.
But he wasn't. That's the thing.
But you weren't.
I even died earlier.
It's like, that is... You are enduring.
He's very good at it.
Yeah.
Good, right?
Anyway, we take an hour-long rest.
Okay. Yeah, everybody gets the benefits of a short rest. Pat,
All the hair!
you can finally
Rolling the shit out of my
heal with a short rest.
Oh good, 1 and a 2, that's a good start.
I'm gonna heal also.
Remember, you got your double.
Yeah.
Oh, look, I'm full health. Back up to 118. With 8 temporary hit points. I guess I'll roll for reverence too.
Yeah, I don't know if there's a short rest function.
Oh, there
in D&D now.
Short rest.
Choose how many hit dice you want to roll.
Boo, 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 boo. I don't see any reason not to just keep doing them.
I guess.
1 packed magic recover 1 packed magic slot. Reset maximum hit point changes during this rest. I don't know what that means.
You're going to want to recover the packed magic slot, because that's the...
No, it says, recover 1 packed magic slot, and then there's also a reset maximum hit point changes during this rest. But he didn't have any maximum hit point changes, so that's just rolls for you?
I don't think it does. Because it doesn't have a rolling capability.
Alright. Oh, it just showed how many.
Alright, and you find, Wave, in your traversal around and looking at that, a pair of spring-loaded, like, hand grippers.
Ooh.
So, you got a pair of those now.
What little number does this do that?
3.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give one to Bree.
What'd you give me? The spring hand thing? What is it?
It's, sorry, I was thinking, like, for working out.
Yeah.
This is, like, one of the claw things for, like...
Oh, the extending
The
grabber.
extended grabber things.
Also useful.
Yeah, so you have 2 of them and you gave one to Brina.
It's just a glove?
No,
What
it's
is it?
like
It's like
the
the
plastic
like the
thing where
plastic
you
thing
pull the
where I
trigger
grab
and it
this?
grabs like that from a distance. So it's like maybe this long.
Okay. Can you reach up and...
Ah, got her nose.
Oh no, I was gonna do that to this guy. You took my bit.
Oh, that's weird.
Alright, so you guys get the benefits of a short rest, and I think that's probably where we will bring it to a close this evening.
Oops, that's louder than I did.
3 feet of reach.
Woo!
Not really. I guess that's more like 2 feet, but useful when you don't want to stick your hand in something.
That's true. It's like a mage hand. But
Sort of.
not.
Camarity was trying to make one of those in the town that I'll probably never go back to.
Yeah.
Yep. Maybe. I don't know.
So thank you guys so much again for all the donations and the
Yes.
subscriptions and the follows and such. We really appreciate those. Tomorrow will be It Builds character. I will be building Gilgamesh as the character for tomorrow, so if you're curious, come check that out. I'll also be releasing last week's episode where I built Beowulf tomorrow.
Have you done Thanos yet?
I haven't. That's a little. Some of them are tricky because I'd say pretty much any anime character is. I mean, I don't know if Thanos isn't hard, but you can't build an anime character because they get all of the powers. And like, especially the protagonist of an anime.
One Punch Man.
Well, it's just like someone had me build like I think Ichigo from Bleach, and I was like, I never watched Bleach, but like I need to pick a point in time because any character from any anime, they just get better and better and better and better, and like they're like level 40. Like pick like Goku or Naruto. It's like okay, if I build them from the first season, then I could actually build them. But if you're like build them at the end, it's just like, well, here's another transformation that just bumps up all your stats again. It does something else and lets you do this other thing. And also you have this other ability you can use once
they all stack.
Yeah, so it's too much. I don't know which Gilgamesh. The person just said Gilgamesh. So I don't know.
The original.
I don't even know how many there are.
I don't know either.
You'll have to
That's just like
Google.
they were like Beowulf, and I'm like, I'm guessing that's the hero from the epic poem.
Yeah.
Now you're thinking Gilgamesh, the hero from the epic poem?
I don't know what I'm thinking for Gilgamesh. That might be like an anime character. I don't know.
Either.
That's the problem. People just were like Gilgamesh, and I was like, okay,
It's a
Google it.
blood.
that's what I'm gonna do. Just Google it and figure out.
Gilgamesh.
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 So anyway, this Sunday will also be Mistress of Modules Session 2, where they'll be running through the experiments of Dr. Skulldial, a Ravnica-themed puzzle-heavy game written by Jen Vaughn, who was on Mistress of Modules the first 2 episodes, playing Krim the Centaur.
Boo.
And so she wrote this. She wrote.
Was there a ladder?
I don't remember.
No, there wasn't.
I didn't run it, so I don't know. So she wrote the experiments of Dr. Skulldial, so that will be run this Sunday if you want to tune in and check that out. So it says, I assume the Fate or the Legend version, the Fate is the more popular one, and he's OP as fuck. Yeah, probably that. So we'll see. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching.
Yes.
And we will see you guys.
We hope you guys had as much fun as us.
Woo.
Thanks again to Elderwood Academy
Yeah.
and Initiative Coffee Company. You guys are wonderful.
Thanks, Pat.
And we roll our dice to you.